You want to? Oh, okay.
All right. So, hello and welcome to the Dungeon of the Mage podcast. Here I'm with Group 2, Heroes and Friends. Unfortunately, we're missing one, but we got one back, so it all works out in the end. Anyway, this is an actual D&D podcast where we end up going through the Dungeon of the Mage by Hallister underneath Waterdeep. Currently, we have these four who are going to do recap. Is number 2. Can't do that one.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Number 3 ends up being Tyler, if you would like to do recap.
Man, that's crazy. I almost always do recap. Hey guys, I'm sure you're tired of hearing my voice at this point. But anyways, we had our Christmas episode last season. It was great. We examined a rune that was on the ground in this room here. And doing so teleported us to some sort of Yuletide fun plain. Snowy and all jovial and jolly and fun. And turns out that a Krampus done stole Santa's magic hat. So, after asking a bunch of questions, we answered, and I won. I had the most points. I'm the greatest, thanks. And then we hunted down Krampus, battling our way to a train, and then making our way through the train cars, receiving gifts, questions, and 2 ballista shots. And then we returned Santa's hat, and he gave us loot, and I was like mini Santa and gave everybody stuff, because I was the winner.
I had to have a slap fight with Krampus.
Yeah.
All right. So, in addition to all this fun stuff, I was humoring an idea, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I was contemplating whether or not to have you guys introduce yourselves, who you play, and give one little tip or tidbit or information about your character or backstory or something like that, being like, hey, I'm such and such, and he actually likes to bake a little bit.
I mean, we can. It doesn't bother me none. I'm just gonna come up with stupider and stupider things.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. Oh wait, I have one good fact that I can use, and I'll think of more for next time.
Yeah, so
I was gonna say, just come up with a weird head.
Yeah, so if you guys just want to go down the line, whoever wants to go first, just introduce yourselves.
All right, I'll go because already rolling with it. Hi, I'm Tyler. I am playing Sholta. And my interesting fact about Sholta is that he accidentally killed a clown.
Yeah, accidentally.
It could happen to anyone.
It was. It wasn't intentional. I just wrote it out.
Purposely.
I'll go next because I have something to clap back with. Hi, I'm Nate. I'm playing Gorin of Clan Mogan. I'm also the clown that got nuked and currently haunting Tyler. But with Gorin, the tidbit is I hate the fact that I picked dual wielding. It sucks. There's my tidbit for the.
This was supposed to be more like your dual backstory. Give more definition to your characters, but okay, that's fine.
Good definition.
You also said tips, so I figured tips and tricks, and
it could be either or. That's fine. I set myself up for this.
Hi.
I mean, you gotta understand. You kind of spring it on it, out of nowhere, and then
I know.
There's a lot I just can't reveal about myself yet.
That's fine. It gets better with time.
Okay. I'm Elle. I'm playing Aloysaria, also known as Silver by most people, of a Dragonborn monk cleric. Silver has a very poor sense of time and direction. That's the secret of the day.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So let's never let Silver lead us.
I'll be honest, I stopped listening because I was reading something. Why aren't we letting Silver lead us?
You're a horrible friend.
Okay.
Miko. I'm playing Obsidious, also known as Raven, the Shadowkai rogue, and he has a secret fascination with explosives that goes back to childhood.
Oh.
He's also a nerd.
He blows your head off.
He's also a wino.
It's not a secret.
It doesn't have to be a
He's also
secret. It's just a tip.
proceeds to roast his entire character.
All right. So we go.
And other secret is the game master assassinated my donkey. Mule, rather.
No, that
Horse
was two
saddlebags.
bugbears.
In a completely underhanded and unfair way.
I mean, I'm sure those bugbears have never seen a donkey before, and they were terrified of the siege beast you brought with you.
I don't know how long the donkey could have made it, but
it should have made it longer.
I disagree, as I was wasting spell slots to get it through his base.
Well, you see, here's the tidbit for you. You love explosives, and you had a huge keg of alcohol. I'm just saying.
That was actually for trade, but
is wine even, really that flammable?
I don't know. Anything pressurized could be ignited. I mean,
I guess that is
I see
fair.
where he's going with this. All right. So he admits he assassinated my donkey because he was afraid of my barrel of
Nah, it's fine.
the truth.
Actually, it was Gorin this whole time.
So Brian, what is on this table down here that everybody is so interested in?
First and
Fish
foremost,
tacos.
after you guys have completed your whole endeavor with Krampus and getting your gifts from the man in the red suit, you guys then fall into a holiday portal, twinkling lights casting a warm glow and a slight scent of pine trees. As you guys emerge, you find yourself back within the well-lit, spacious room that stands in contrast to the rest of the dungeon that's usually dark and dusty. The room is a grand library. It is lined with towering bookshelves filled with countless tomes and scrolls. In the center of the room, there is a tasteful arrange of high-backed chairs and a small ornate table next to each chair, suggesting that this place is a study and discussion. In the southern side, as you guys emerge from the center of the room, you do see that there is your drow friend, Raven, hanging over the food. But you'll also notice that looking around from this portal, Finley is yet again missing. Raven, for you, as you're looking and you see a magical immersion of red-green lights and this warm glow, you see your friends there, but Finley is missing. And in her place is a towering minotaur-looking creature, but he has a striking resemblance to a majestic moose. His massive muscular frame is covered in thick, shaggy fur. He has broad antlers crowning around his head like a natural helmet. Despite his intimidating appearance, you do see a soft familiarity with him.
Dang. What was I up to? I assume I was just scouting ahead or something.
You were just scouting. You felt as though you were dragged around. You were following shadows, following leads, and going about your own business in areas that you don't know, far from the party.
One may say there was a silhouette of a goose within the dark.
There was a raven guiding your path, and I will give you more information of what you've discovered.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool.
I don't know if it's another error on my side, but Foundry did refresh, and now it's a black screen, but I can see everybody's cursors this time. So I'm wondering if maybe I just don't have vision?
Probably.
Can you double check and see if that is the case, Brion?
I have 120 dark vision.
Okay, do I still have ownership of my character?
Yeah, I guess that would.
If you do so, well, let me verify.
Okay, I'll just verify and then I'll refresh.
You do have owner of your token.
Okay, time to refresh.
In addition to all this fun stuff, while you were looking around, Raven, you see that there is a decapitated woman's body in the upper right-hand side of this room. She's wearing purple robes and has a couple of scrolls has a belt that would have held a couple of scrolls. Those have long been gone.
Huh.
You feel as though a battle was recent here. The blood still fresh on the ground.
Hey guys, so what's going on? Who's the moose?
Greetings, young How old are you? Greetings, small friend. I am Gorin of Clan Mogan. It is a pleasure to meet you, and I put my hand out.
We found him in a room flooded with water, and he survived.
I see.
Luckily, his natural predator, the killer whale, was not there.
I recognize I recognize your will to live. It's like, I kind of like salute you.
I don't know why, Tyler, but like, not the killer whale, but I just imagine like the Musatar's natural enemy is actually just like a rabbit with a horn. Just like little like evil monster rabbits and like all isekais.
Oh, like a unicorn rabbit.
So
yes.
let me tell you this, dude. So no, I've told you about that game. I've been playing Wizardry Variants Daphne, which reminds me I need to log in and revive one of my characters. They have an enemy in there called Vorpal Bunnies, who are very easy to kill, but sometimes they crit, and it's just like what a Vorpal effect does. You immediately die, and it's great. I love it, and they're just really accurate and hard to hit.
That's the
I would just say
enemy.
I would think it'd be more funny if there was another Minotaur who was just like a killer whale variant.
The Whaleator?
Yeah.
It's just a reverse mermaid.
I want to check out these bookshelves you were talking about for a book.
I've already robbed them.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to check them.
I mean, there might be books on there. I found the second copy to The Slave of the Night. The Slave Saves the Night.
I'm looking for anything related to Undead or the Raven Queen.
All right, give me an investigation.
All right. 25.
With a 25, you are certain, with the 10 to 15 minutes that you take to go through each of these bookcases, scanning through, none of them have anything to do with undeath. Or necromancy, for that matter. It is
You do
more
notice
geared to
a little
conjuration.
pebble. A book of conjuration. What?
You find more
Conjuration?
books on researching conjuration and abjuration.
Anything in particular?
Nothing that really catches your eye, just as any mage
Okay.
would have in their study. Just research notes, scratchings. With your
Standard.
25, you would understand that she was trying to invent a new spell, but as you see, it has been cut short.
Yeah.
Oh, Sholta comes up to you, Raven, and he hands you a shield, upside down, handle first. Says, Mary something or other. I can't quite remember what the large red man was saying it was, but, here, a gift.
Mary
And,
Krampusnacht?
What are you handing me?
You now have a shield of expression.
God, I don't know what I do with this.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm giving it to you.
Anybody in the party use a shield?
Not a single person. I already tried to give it to everyone else.
Gorin,
Bizarre.
Gorin, you might need this in case your natural predator comes calling, and I offer you the Trident of Fish command.
Am I just the communal dope? God damn.
Alright, so it's confirmed that there is now a random nemesis for Gorin who is just like Killer Whaleatar. It's just Gang Orca from My Hero Academia.
Do you accept the Trident?
I will take the Trident of Fish command. It'll go in my backpack.
All right.
Shield of expression. Wow. I say, all right.
Guys, I
Yeah,
have too many
man.
weapons.
Do stuff and things. Dude, that's what an Eldritch Knight's supposed to be. Literally every Eldritch Knight I've ever met minimum carries like 5 weapons.
As soon as I touch
I
the
have
shield,
7!
the shield
minimum.
assumes a confused expression as soon as I touch it.
Cool. It's not my problem anymore. But you do notice that there is a pebble floating around Sholta's head.
Has anyone
also
sampled any of the food?
Alright. So you're looking at the table. It is a nice wooden table, long about 15 to 20 feet across. And on this table is a platter of a honey glazed ham, herb roasted vegetables that add vibrant colors and enticing aromas, baskets of warm crusty bread, and a rich savory gravy boat that sit near it. This is inviting you all to indulge. For dessert, you see that there is a chocolate cake and a pie with a golden flaky crust, promising a sweet ending to the meal. The food is still warm, filling the air with comforting, home-cooked scent and the promise of a truly satisfying feast.
Okay, but what about this mackerel in the corner near shoulder? You didn't describe the mackerel.
There is also a nasty-looking fish. It is rotted, eaten through. You only see the bones there, which is quite odd comparatively to the rest of the table.
I'm concerned, but I also want to eat it.
Well, if you're up for it, I can take care of this. I will read from my scroll, purify food and drink, and cast it on the table.
Ooh.
All right, hold on.
You go, grill.
Second.
I like to imagine that as you cast it, like a chef hat and apron just like appears on you.
Purify food and drink. As you go to use this, you see that your spell has no effect.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, I guess I'm eating in.
I finished introducing myself, I guess, to Musatar here. What's your character's name again?
Gorin.
Gorin.
Because he's gonna gore, and then he's gonna end.
You know, you can call me Raven.
So
Well, it's nice to meet you.
you indulge into the food.
What class are you?
I guess you have to find out.
I will cut up a piece of this glorious cake.
Hold on.
That wasn't your answer, was it?
Nate, are you alive?
What? Hello? Yeah?
Oh, Raven was asking your character what class they are.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to Schultz. You said Schultz before that. I look at him and I go, I am...
Pretty sure.
What does your people call it? A mystic knight. A magic knight. Yes, sorry. Yeah, I am a magic knight. And I know he's saying it wrong. I know it's Eldritch Fighter, but like different enunciations for different people.
I am a rune knight.
Yeah, like effectively the same thing.
A noble and wise tradition. I support this.
I like to imagine that instead of like actually speaking, you just like do a moose call. How a moose make, you know?
Oh my god.
You do see Gorin is wearing
he's not
plate
playing
mail.
a clown. Alright.
Yeah, you do see that Gorin is wearing plate mail, so it is kind of easy to assume that he is some sort of like frontline fighter.
Okay, what do you got
playing
for
a
weapons
beefcake.
on you? Besides the trident of fish command.
Why do you need to know all of this, dude? Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at him. I'm just trying to build a picture in my mind. Oh my god.
So Gorin looks at you, and you, as he's standing right now, you see he has a hand on a short sword on his left side, and on his right hand is literally a pimp cane because it's a pimp cane. But he looks and he like pops up the cane, and you watch as it turns into a sword, and he goes, "These are technically my main weapon, as I am a dual wielder." Sheaths the sword, pimp cane goes back to pimp caning, and you watch as a great axe materializes out of nowhere, because that's how I say that I summon it. He goes, "I can use this," and that dissipates, and a spear comes and he like taps it on the floor, and he goes, "I can also use this," and then also does a little magic with his hand to show that like he's a very versatile fighter.
Very good.
He throws up gang signs, and he's like, yeah, I got really cool shadow puppets, bro.
Now, as you guys are discussing this and all this fun stuff, Shulta, you reach your hand down for the food, and your hand...
I think you mean up for the food?
It's a mimic.
It is. Your hand gets stuck, and then the food itself grows teeth and bites down on you. It's a dirty 20 to hit. You will take... if you have a reaction.
Oh my god, it's great.
Real quick, did we heal or anything after last session?
A long rest after the Christmas special.
Okay. I will do that now then, just to top off.
He's like, I don't actually die.
Reset my HP again, because I love that. We said the modifier was 20, correct?
That is correct from your feature.
Okay.
At least it bit the tank.
And then I have been using my feature every moment I get to have my temp HP, so how much is false life ability?
I think it's a D8. Oh well, the new version's different.
It's 2d4 plus 4, and then I get it max because of features, so you gain 5 additional temporary hit points for each spell slot above 1. Question then, hold on, actually let me see. Without expending a spell slot, when you cast spells with this feature, you automatically get the highest number on the die. If I'm using the false life spell through the invocation, is it always going to be cast at first level, or does it take?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Yes.
It's always, yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it like scaled up.
Or the lowest available level to even cast the spell.
Yeah, which is first.
Okay. So we'll do that. All right. All my HP is set, so on and so forth. This thing is stupid and I hate it. I don't know why my HP keeps getting dumb. All right. Yeah. Cool. So it's doing damage to me now.
Yes. And you will take 16 damage, 8 of that being acid.
Okay, what's the other, damage?
Piercing.
Cool, cool. I guess I have resistance to it, and I don't remember why.
Having armor mastery?
Yep.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
Damage dealt to you.
So,
attack is
so we take
3, so you -3.
Alright, so
you take 5
resistance
piercing
and then -3?
8.
Or...
Nope, it's only a -3. When you're hit with an attack while you're wearing heavy armor, any bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though, is that in my defenses I have resistance, and I just don't remember why I have resistance.
I wonder if it shows up as resistance. And
It shows up as resistance, but it has it listed as custom. I don't know why that is. I could look into it further, though.
Yeah, we'll look into it later. I'll take the full brunt and just do the -3 for now. So it was 8 piercing, so 5 plus 8...
13.
8 acid, right? 13.
Yep, 8 acid. So 13 altogether.
I knew I should have gone for the, whatchamacallit, the mangy fish.
The cake? Oh.
No, the fish. If I'd gone for the stinky fish, it would have been okay.
The cake
right.
wouldn't be a lie.
Roll initiative, guys.
No, I refuse.
Okay, you can stay out of combat, that's fine.
Alright.
Ooh, that's not a bad
Against
rule.
my religion.
I'm becoming one with the mimic. I'm evolving. My form is changing. I got a 14.
No.
Okay.
Golly.
Goran,
16.
16?
16,
Silver?
yes, sir.
Silver, oh, silver.
I have a 12.
Thank you. Alright, Goran, you're up.
Oh,
Hey!
mine's a 10.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep, I already got that. I was looking at the
Okay.
rolls.
Okay.
Goran's gonna move to the left of Shulta. And then
To the right
Goran's
of
gonna
Shulta.
beat the crap out. You know what? Eat my butt.
Goran's going to move to the empty space instead of the occupied space.
Yes.
It's okay. He's small. You could probably do it.
Such a smart ass.
As long as he doesn't.
And Goran is going to Goran is going to swing for the fences effectively and do what he does.
Is it the pimp cane coming out?
The pimp cane is currently a longsword, and so yes, the pimp cane's about to do some whacking.
Hacking and slashing and smacking.
The pimp cane, does the pimp cane hit with a 24?
The 24 does hit.
All right, that's going to be 7 slashing.
You should name your pimp cane the Kimp Pain.
So that hit, I'm guessing it did some damage. Brian,
What was the damage?
until my it was 8 or 7 damage.
7, thank you.
Yep. So first things foremost, because I just hit that creature, until the beginning of my next turn, until the beginning of my next turn, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll. That is the Weapon Mastery Sap Longsword.
Very well.
Oh yeah, that's so sweet. Yes.
Yes.
Weapon mastery's working.
Yes. And then because I have multi-attack, I am now going to swing with my short sword for a 21.
21 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. That is going to be 8 piercing.
All right. Very good.
And then with my weapon mastery, or my feat that I took for my bonus action, I am going to swing with my short sword again. And because I have Vex on my short sword, and I dealt damage to a creature, I have advantage on this attack roll.
So you swung with your long sword and then the short sword?
Yeah, I swung with the long sword and poked. Yeah, for my second hit, I poked with my my short sword.
Oh, versatile. Yep, you're good. Okay.
Yep. And then that's a 26 to hit.
26 hits. Roll your damage.
That is going to be 7 piercing.
Another 7. Alrighty. So, Goran, as you take a step forward to maximize the force behind your swing, you take the long sword and whistling through the air until you hit the mimic's tough wooden exterior, and you get a satisfying and resounding thwack. Then you take your short sword and stab it twice while it's dazed from the attack of the long sword. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, Shulta, you're up.
Question.
Yes?
Do you have extra attack, right?
Yeah, he already attacked 3 times.
Oh, sorry, I missed the third. Sorry.
Yep, we're good.
I also missed the third, but you know, it is what it is.
Alright, Shulta, you're up and you're grappled.
Okay, I'm looking at something here real quick, so give me just a moment. I'm trying to figure out where this resistance is coming in, because I remember manually putting it in, but I wouldn't have put it in for the -3. Whatever, we'll keep rolling with it for now. So, looking at everything. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a lot of calculation and stuff here for some of this stuff, because it doesn't look like it's all taking effect in. Alright, so, question.
I may have an answer.
If I were to materialize my sword inside of this thing, would that be able to hit?
Let's see. Grappled. Where are you? There you are. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler, so I don't see any reason why not.
Well, my thing is more so like I'm literally forming a greatsword inside of this thing. I'm trying to just forego the roll. I'm just curious for more so for like funsies.
Nah, you'll have to try to hit it to see if you can even like materialize it enough to actually damage the thing.
Okay. 12 to hit.
With a 12, you just barely hit. The mimic tries to shift and change its amorphous form to move around the conjured blade, but doesn't do it in time.
Sick with it. Okay, so looking at... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, no, I haven't done the damage yet. We're still good. So the first attack is 10. And then I was reading a thingy. Is it great weapon fighting? Good and versatile. Proposition you want to do? Nope, it's not that one. Heavy property is part of the attack action on your turn. You can cause the weapon to deal an extra 3 damage to the target. Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna take an extra 3 on top of that, so that's gonna be 13 damage.
Okay.
Just reading a few more things, sorry. Alright, and then we're gonna go in for another swinging to dingin'. 10 to hit, so I imagine it doesn't.
10 misses. With your arm restrained, you weren't able to flick your wrist enough to injure the mimic.
Alright, so the effect of Gray's Greatsword takes effect. With the Greatsword misses a creature, you deal damage equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack. So that is going to be 4, so it's taking 4 damage. Does the effect where if I deal damage with my greatsword, what is it? Great Weapon Master. Heavy Weapon Mastery, when I hit a creature with a weapon that has the heavy property.
You have to hit.
Does this
This doesn't count.
Okay, so it's not counting as a hit. Okay. Alright. If you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce creatures' hit points. Alright, I think that's all of my everything.
Alright, very well. Silver, you're up. Raven, you're on deck.
All right. With a bonus action, I disengage. And then I look at this creature and I say, Mistress of Magic, Holy Mistra, bring down thy sacred flame, burn away this impure creation. And it's dex save.
3. That's a fail.
All right. 8 radiant.
All right, 8 radiant. Very good. You bring down this holy radiant flame against the creature, and it starts to shiver, break, and crack. You see there are multiple wounds upon this mimic.
And my turn is over.
You're officially more useful than Shadowheart.
All right, Raven, you're up.
I'm just gonna steady aim and short bow this clown.
Roll the hit.
All right, so with advantage, I roll 3 times for elven accuracy.
That's
for
correct.
Attack roll, or I got double advantage, whichever you want to call it. I'm sure a 22 hits.
Yes, it does.
So we've got 6 piercing plus sneak attack damage. Plus 7.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Right in its fish taco.
Okay, fair enough. You send this arrow across as it goes through past Shulta's head, arm, and nails this mimic straight through its... I'm not even going to finish it. Anyway, the mimic's dead.
Say it,
At least I didn't hit it in the lock.
That's the name of this episode, The Mimic's Fish Taco.
No, absolutely not. Anyway.
We reject your reality.
So was the whole feast just a mimic?
You see that the feast that was there is dying off. Each of these nicely made foods are now rotting.
I will mourn this cake.
Yeah, goodbye, sweet cake.
It is now.
The cake is always a lie.
Indeed.
Is this game multiplayer? This looks cool.
Well, should we move on and continue explorations of the dungeon?
If I remember right, we had a key to find.
Yes, there was this.
Yeah, what were our missions we were on? Excuse me.
Well, after we found Sir Gorin, we encountered a pack of goblins who were led by they were bugbears, sorry. But anyway, they were led by a spider creature who told us that if we would seek out this stone key, they would reward us. And there we have it. We can go look for that.
Okay. Do we have any information on the stone key?
I think it had a lot of eyes.
Yeah, it's got 6 eyes on it. And what were the creatures that had it, Brian?
Were we told this?
You were told
Yes.
they were were-rats disguised as human.
Were-rat. That's right. I was thinking kobolds. I'm telling you right now, I want a pet kobold. So if we come across one, forcibly training it.
Is this a plate with like a knife and a fork on it?
No, but there's a fork and a knife. Not a knife and a fork, though.
It is a plate with utensils on it. The plate is wood. The utensils are, I'm gonna say silver.
Cookie, gingerbread.
I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow. Make sure it's not a mimic.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Roll initiative.
13.
All right, 13.
It's really funny because his character did the animation for the arrow shot.
Your arrow flies forward and hits through the table. It splinters and there's no other reaction.
All right, I'm gonna take the fork. I'm done.
Okay. You may add a silver fork into your inventory.
Weed.
I was really hoping it would attack him.
So are we ready to set out?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I summon my steed, casting whatever that paladin skill is, and Mount Gorin.
Oh, so what's our marching order now that we have a moose attire?
Gorin, me on top of Gorin, and then whatever the hell you guys want to do.
Like I said,
I was saying
Mako,
marching order. I don't know what you're talking about, but
this is the this was how it was yesterday. Remember, I was riding you, Tyler was riding me. It just continues.
I see.
All right.
Well, seeing as both of your heavy hitter tanks are up front, or you know, your one tank is riding the other tank, we're in front definitely.
The best part about this is that because we're both spellcasters, we're almost literally a tank.
Yeah, absolutely. This is horrifying.
We came from the south, correct? And if I remember correctly, Dude Man went up and to the right. He told me something. It was like something about a trap or something, right, Brian?
He was explaining how to unlock the hidden door.
Right, there was a hidden door. I don't remember the exact details.
No point in going north, I can tell you that.
Right. I think we have to go left. I think we have to go left, which means we have to find a way. So I think if we go south, that might be a way to start.
Yeah, we're heading left to go deal with the rats. Anyways, I lead my Musitor.
Oh god, how would I delink these?
Just select a box that's outside without the tokens.
Draw a box, yeah.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Peer in corners, they're safe.
Remember to also move, you can use your arrow keys.
I use WASD.
WASD, you can also use your number pad with 8462, it's all of them.
What? That's a thing? Who would ever do that? It's disgusting.
Yeah, you can also use like 1 and 9 to move diagonally.
I refuse.
Elle, you're a saint. I'm so happy you're doing this. I'm sorry you have to do this for me, though.
Yeah, just don't crash out, brother.
As you guys are traveling along the collapsed tunnel, it seems to have dug out recently. You see marks of pickaxes being used.
Well, no were rats here.
Guess not.
Oops.
You then arrive at the long hallway that you were at before, with a crossroads just ahead. As before, you recognize the fresco that is there of multiple dwarves within a city, all moving, shifting, having a daily lives. Anyone
Could you tell me exactly how many dwarves?
It is a city's worth of dwarves, so anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 are displayed within this fresco within the crossroad.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just going to stop at 2 or 3 and I was going to die laughing. Just 2,
right,
maybe 3.
Could be 4.
Anyone with a
Whoa, are you sure?
passive perception of 15 or higher will notice that it does loop. It is an animation that loops back around.
The painting?
The fresco, yes.
Sure. Whatever, dude.
Interesting.
I guess we're going south now?
Yeah, we never went this way.
Peeking.
Guys are moving deeper within the dungeon, darker and darker. The hallway seems to have less and less.
That's funny. It tells you that I'm leaning in Forge chat.
Elle, can you click on me and see if I have a torch on? I have a lantern on.
Oh my god, I'm spamming it. Look at
this. Thank you.
Okay, so now you have your own light.
Yeah, this will probably help us. Yeah, I have a soul lantern on.
That's
I
cool.
thought you were gonna give that to me. I forgot.
What does a soul
Are you keeping
lantern look like or do?
How do I peek again? I've totally forgotten.
Q.
Q. Maybe.
And the peeking is based on your mouse cursor position.
Right, okay.
The ghost lantern. A restless spirit is trapped inside of this lantern. While holding the lantern, you can command it as a bonus action to shed 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light. While holding it as an action, you can order it to leave the lantern and duplicate the effects of a mage hand spell. And then if I fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit emerges, magically stabilizes me with a touch, then returns to the lantern.
Is this another tunnel that looks dug out by the same miners, maybe?
You see, it is a tunnel that is broken halfway through this long hallway to the north. It is carved out by pickaxes, though not as recent as the other tunnels. Sholta, as you make the bend, you start to see that there are multiple stone tables here, each adorned with a lot of different tools. Hammers, sickles, tongs, chisels. You also see a stone carving tool in the middle of some of these. You feel as though this might have been a workshop at some point.
Could it be the people that made the fresco? It's an idle speculation.
If anyone...
What's this doohickey? What's this doohickey?
It is a sharpening stone. You can press your foot on the pedal and it will spin, allowing you to sharpen any object. Sholta, as you continue forward past the party and make the bend, you see that there is a portal, shimmering light, active. Upon it, you see that it has some engravings around, and it is a dead tree.
Before you continue, just in case something's about to happen, I meant to go to the corner and peek it.
No, that's fine. Nothing's happening. I'm just giving you the description as you see it.
Okay. It was an accident to go around the corner.
It is a stone archway, and it is multiple different symbols and stuff, but they all represent trees. Dead trees.
Dead trees, you said?
That is correct.
Okay. I mean, are they specific trees? Do you want me to like give you like
you can roll
a nature check or something? Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I want to throw a nature check on that too.
Sure.
Yeah, I got a 2, so not me. I've never seen trees before.
I would study the portal as well. I'm examining it from a religious light.
All right. So, for both of you who have gotten over a 20, you see that they are depictions of dead willow trees.
I like willow trees. They're pretty neat.
Yeah,
these trees appear to be willowing.
Does this indicate any sort of religious significance to me?
You do not feel.
Sholta reveals his true form and becomes a killer whaleatar.
Oh no. Well, it's good you have the Trident of Fish command.
Yeah.
Too bad it's just my form of dread.
Oh no. It's getting fishy in here. No wonder it smells.
Sholta hides the clown nose on top of Gorin's like antlers without telling him. Just like kind of puts it right on there.
Against his passive perception.
All right, sure. It's gonna be a 6. 13. Oh, he said it. He said I'm beating it. He said I'm beating it, so it happens.
Shut up.
You all heard him. It's there. It's in recording.
I like feel him messing with my horn and like smack his little goblin hand. Like, no, stop it.
Wow, that's just that's rude, bro. Anyways, is anything else happened with this portal, or is it just portaling?
You just see this portal with a depiction of a dead tree around it. A dead willow tree. It is not activated.
Raven, send your Raven.
Sorry. Rephrase. It is not open, but it is active with arcane magics.
I guess I'll do an Arcana.
Sure.
So cool.
While we begin to study it, I guess I'll start a ritual for detect magic.
I got a 10.
With a 10, it looks like the same as any of Hallister's portals that are used to quickly traverse the dungeon.
I'm gonna throw an arcane check on here too if I can.
You may.
Arcana, sorry. 2
people can roll make for any roll until you guys do something different.
All right. How's a 21?
With a 21, you're able to notice that it does have strong conjuration magics that emanate from it. You also feel as though that even though it is active and not open, it may require a specific code, key, or something else to activate it, so that not everyone can use the portal.
Do I have any inclination on like how to discern what type of key?
The only thing you can really get from it is that it may have an indication to what is described on the portal.
Say that again?
You might have an indication of what is depicted on the portal itself. As you remember from the portal you saw previously, it had a different carving around it, though same design.
I rolled a perception. I'm realizing it's probably going to be investigation. But I want to kind of further examine the tree, maybe see if there's any slots or anything like that. Would you want me to do the investigation?
No, your perception's high enough. There's no slots or anything of the sort.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying, what that meant, Brian. Not.
You saw a portal earlier in the dungeon on the first floor.
Right.
And
with the gobos.
Remember that portal that you left the skull next to and was told you're not strong enough for?
Right.
Was the same archway, the same color, the same design, but the carvings itself were different. It had a depiction of a wand and not a tree.
Oh. Okay.
I think to myself,
what a wonderful
perhaps it needs...
Oh my god.
Perhaps it needs a stick to open the way, and I hold forth my quarterstaff before it.
Do you touch it with your quarterstaff?
Yes.
It does nothing.
Can I touch it with my Trident of Fish command?
It does nothing.
Dang.
I'm closing the opera because it's just acting a little weird, and I'm gonna get back into it.
Anyway, I guess I finished my detect magic. Is there anything else to learn from this?
You just sense conjuration and abjuration. Conjuration for the teleportation, abjuration for the lock on the portal.
I see. I will look around the area a bit more as well. Is there any magic on these shelves?
You do not detect any magic from any of these mundane tools around.
Nor the sharpening device. Okay.
You detect magic coming off of, Gorin and Schultz are both, like, radiant.
I exclude the magics off of players, as you guys
Are there any
have
tinkering tools here?
Give me an investigation. If you roll over a 15, you will find enough usable tools to make a tinkerer's kit.
Nope.
Most of these have been rusted away, broken, and rotted. They have been here for far too long.
I don't think I have anything I can use.
Well, if we find a way forward with these portals, maybe this will mean something to us, but I think we have to move on.
Hopefully we
Can
find
I make
someone. Who knows?
Can I make an Arcana check to try to break the lock? Or see if I can identify if I could break the lock?
Break the lock?
On the portal, like if I could basically activate this thing like brute force.
There is no
dump magic into it.
If you so choose, you can try to break the portal itself.
Can I sharpen some arrowheads?
Sure. Because those still spin and work.
I
do that.
Want to try something, Brain.
Sure, you can try it.
You can. I'm still. Opera has recovered from a crash. Okay, cool. Don't show this again. Just recover. Forge is still loading up apparently, but as a resident of the dungeon, I would like to go up and maybe touch the portal and see if I have permission to portalize.
Alright, so first and foremost, you will get an echoing, a female voice in your head. You recognize it as your patron. And she speaks to you, and she says, Remember,
no, dog, don't do it.
Portals require the specific item that is depicted on them. This leads to the 7th floor. Be wary if you decide to enter.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for the 7th floor.
Hey, you don't know that. Alright, you didn't hear that. That's in my head.
I'm just saying, talking to you guys.
Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not in my head. So what am I? Schultz returns to the rest of the party. From what I gather, to activate these portals, we'll need the item depicted, whatever this tree is. From what I've been told, this will lead us to the 7th floor. So, question, Brian, if we do teleport through this, and we go to the 7th floor, and we beat the boss and meet the requirements to level up, do we gain multiple levels?
Correction, 5th floor, and no.
Okay.
In the secondary workshop or whatever on the right is...
Because you have to earn the right of level up, which is beating a boss monster from that floor, and then proceeding to the next floor.
Is there actually anything in this area that... in this
That's what I just said, right?
So yes, if you defeated the bosses on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th floor, and then moved to the 7th, yes, you would get the level ups proceeding for those, but you would also have gotten one of those because you get all the floors anyways.
Nate, you're hot micing.
How's that?
Seems better.
What do you mean my capture response was incorrect?
Alright, so, Silver, within this room there are no other magical means. Everything is mundane within this area.
Very well. I'll return.
Are there magical nices?
There is no life within this area other than yourselves.
Were you
Yeah, you
able
said
to
there wasn't
discover
means.
anything, Solta, Goran?
As I said earlier, like my character did tell everybody that it leads to 5th floor, needs the item depicted to activate. And like pound of crack cocaine.
Very well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this shelf here, and I'm going to place 5 severed fingers on the shelf.
It's a lot of fingers.
Okay.
Don't remember where you got those from. Care to explain?
I found these in a bag.
That's not scary at all.
Yeah, I know. Seems legit.
Do we need to talk? Should I be concerned about my fingers?
Like, when we find the portal that has a middle finger on it, I'm just saying we could have used those fingers.
I think somebody who finds 5 fingers here will appreciate the clue. That's
Would
all.
one say it's a 5-finger death punch?
I'm going to literally decapitate Shulta.
You can try, bro.
You have
His head
decapitated
will just spin.
Shulta. He then picks up his head and puts it back on.
Scary.
Are you hollow?
Who, Shulta?
Yeah.
No, I'm. How do I say this correctly? I am being worn by a goblin corpse.
I see. Okay.
Do you smell? Like real talk. Like, if you were to like open your hood, would it just reek?
His armor has prestidigitation on the inside. It smells okay.
Okay.
Essentially, I am preserving my host, so it's not like rotting. So this body is still fresh, you know.
Maybe I should have cast Purify Food and Drink on you.
Are you trying to tell me you want to drink my bodily fluids here?
Moving on.
You brought it on yourself, Al.
By the way, El, if you bring Dispel Good or Evil near me at all, I actually might brain you, and that's not being rude. You will ruin my magic item.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
So,
if you Dispel Good or Evil on the lantern, you release the spirit that's inside of it.
well, you don't have to worry about that for a while. I don't have it. So, shall we carry on? I think we can't go through the portal.
Yeah. You said this is old, like dwarvish old? Is that like a fair assumption?
Give me a history.
Oh, I'm stupid, so I'm probably gonna fail this.
That checks out.
I failed it. I nat 1.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been made by people. Could have been beast either.
All right. I will pray for guidance and then examine it myself.
All right.
I have a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you know it is made of dwarven make. These items have been here for over 200 years.
Dwarven
I
make.
can speak dwarvish.
Over 2 centuries old by the wear.
Which also
probably
equates,
the ones that drew that fresco, right?
Which also equates to its powerful make, as even after 200 years, they're just rusted and slowly falling apart.
Well, that's good to know. You, because I can speak dwarf. Is there anything dwarvish written here?
There are no words here.
Dang.
You can't read, you're dumb.
We're dumb.
No shot that actually worked. That's crazy.
All right. I'm gonna move us out of here.
That's fine.
I don't really see anything down here besides more workshop-looking stuff. So, yeah.
So Raven, as you have been sitting here in the hallway, you feel a breeze blow by every so often, and it is odd for you because you're within the dungeon. Why is there a breeze going by? You feel as though
Which way is the breeze going?
It is moving from west to east, left to right. You feel as
Is it
though
warm or cold?
it is cold. You feel it is cold, and every step that you take to the right feels to be getting colder. And you recognize this coldness. You recognize this lack of warmth. It feels as home.
Oh, sweet. Oh, by the way, I have an item in my inventory.
Everyone has items in their inventory.
Where is
Yeah.
it? It's my trinket. I checked my compass.
Oh, wait,
It's under
weren't
other
we supposed
possessions.
to give Miko some of those items from earlier or something like that? Do we
You gave me
actually
a
do that?
shield.
Well, that was from my personal thing, but I thought we rolled for it.
Oh,
There should be maybe some items in your bag that weren't there before.
Helm of Levitation and the quiver of... like,
Some
the
sort of
quiver
quiver,
that
yeah.
lets you store a bunch of... Yeah, it's like the really good magic item quiver.
oh, I see.
You feel as though your goddess has granted you a few boons.
What did you say, Brian? You're really quiet.
Yeah.
You feel as though your goddess has granted you a few boons, Raven.
Is this? I feel a bulge in my pack.
You feel an extra quiver on your belt.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna slap this helm on. Wait a second.
You feel your quiver quivering. I hate myself.
I'm all a quiver right now.
I hate all of this.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Why have the puns continued from last session?
Because you started this first session, with puns.
I got no breaks when it gets. I'm checking out this helm. All right, I might as well just put the helm on. There's no downside.
You're cursed. You're dumb.
Unless it's just gonna dumb curse me. Yeah,
You're
I'm
down
equipping the
syndrome.
helm.
It's the helm of opposite alignment.
All right, no, it's a helmet of telepathy. While you're wearing this helmet,
All right,
you
that's
can
super
use
sweet.
telepathy to a range of 30 feet, and you can cast detect thoughts or suggestion from the helm. Once either spell is cast from the hell, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Oh my god, that's a lot of javelins.
Yeah, that quiver is fantastic. It's one of my favorite quivers.
What's it do?
It lets you store like javelins, arrows, and stuff up to like a massive amount. And I think they're weightless or next to weightless in that thing.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
pretty neat.
It's a bag of holding for sticks.
I'm here for it, dude.
Literally.
But that's what it is.
I'm gonna use it as a survival item. I'm gonna put all my sticks in this bag.
I'm
All right,
moving
should I keep going down the hallway, or
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
You're moving
Oh,
however
did you?
want.
All right. Do you know the compass I have, Brian?
I was looking for it.
It's in,
Which
in
bag?
other possessions. It's in other possessions.
Other possession.
At the very bottom. I didn't actually make an item for it ever, for whatever reason.
Golden compass that points towards the nearest portal within 10 miles. Yeah, you get one to the south. But you notice that the needle, I'm gonna say it's a little bit of a 3D. The needle points downward.
Sweet.
South and down. So you feel as though maybe the floor below.
We're getting closer to something. Okay. All right, cool.
well, that's promising.
All right, I'm going to follow you guys.
Alright, do you guys move forward down the hallway?
Yeah, we've been moving a little bit at a time. Oh my god.
You guys make it down the hallway to start heading to a southern direction.
So we banged a right at some point? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Give us a heads up when you're gonna change the scene, because I am experiencing lots of technical difficulties today.
I thought it just crashed too.
As you all are moving down this hallway, you feel as though the area around you drops in temperature. A chilling wind sweeps around. The darkness seems to darken further, and an unsettling silence falls.
This is nice and cool. I like it.
I see.
Goran actually feels at home. He's like, this is cozy. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
As you guys have moved past this specific point, you start to see a faint blue glow emerge from behind you. Arising from the floors are translucent ethereal figures. They appear to be shadowy apparitions, their faces twisted in sorrow, anger, and despair. These ghosts move with a slow, deliberate pace, as if they are marching in a solemn procession.
Behind us?
What?
Oh.
They seem to not pay you guys any mind, but they are slowly marching down.
I need to, like, what? Am I triggered by this?
You feel as though these creatures of undeath wouldn't be something that you would hold in nice regard.
Are they making their way to the next, like, to their final destination, or are they like? Is this something I gotta act on?
You feel that they are not hostile towards you, and they may be leading somewhere, moving somewhere, as if they are moving to show others their path.
Will they just move through us?
Do you wait to see it?
I don't even think I have any way to freaking do anything about them.
I guess so.
All right.
Well, I'm going to now because you already put them like right on top of my face, and
Well, I mean, they're moving slowly enough for you guys to casually outwalk them, if you so choose.
Could I make some sort of check to see if this is a good idea to just wait it out?
what does Raven Jr. think about them? That's what I'm gonna ask.
Oh, speaking of Junior, I didn't put him in. Oop. Raven Jr. seems to give a solemn nod to you, as if allow them
We gotta kill
to finish.
Oh, all right, there we go. That's all I needed.
Silver, do you move?
I will attempt to address the leading figure.
You stare upon the leading figure, looking to start a conversation. Its face turns to you, its hood seems to reveal a ghastly vestige from within. You feel frightened, scared. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Or O.
A 15?
A 15 is enough to not be frightened of the presence. You then start to hear ghostly whispers within your ear. At first, it is unintelligible, but then it gradually becomes more clear within your mind, and all you hear is anguished cries and pleas from the spirits in front of you.
But what do you want?
And them. Allow rest.
Rest? Rest. I will move away and keep going. Follow. Alright, I will attempt to stand aside and let them pass me then.
Okay, the hallway is not wide enough for you to allow them to pass by. You can stand still and let them pass through, or you can continue keeping pace ahead of them. That is the choice I'm asking you guys.
Keep pace ahead of them? I don't think,
Alright.
essentially, no matter what happens, I don't want to be touched by them.
Okay, we'll keep pace ahead of them. Raven.
Do you also keep pace ahead of them?
They asked to follow them?
Well, I think they asked for us to follow them, but, you know, they are on the other side, so we're just keeping pace ahead of them, I think.
I'm gonna stick with the Moose Tower, I guess.
Okay.
Keep an eye on these guys.
Everyone apparently loves the Moosatar dog.
So, how's the impending dread?
They're
Slightly
slowly
dreadful.
Walking. Only saying,
I wonder.
follow. Follow.
Kind of concerned. I don't know if I want to go down or if I want to go up. What do you guys think?
Down.
Okay. No. It's gonna be a dead end. We're gonna be trapped on the other side of them. Ooh. We'll take another black goat.
Oh,
I knew it!
We made the right choice.
I wonder if they're following us.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really understand him because Brian's too quiet when he does that. Well, crap.
So you guys continue forward, and those who hung behind see that the ghosts start to move through the wall here.
Oh, hey guys, I think there's a thing over here.
There's a dead end this way, my compatriots.
I tap on the wall.
You hear a hollow sound
taps back.
on the other side. Dum, boom, 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 dum, boom, boom, boom.
That's pretty rhythmic.
Smash it down.
Look, guys, it's that video game, Dark Souls. I meant not Dark Souls.
I will cast Guidance on Raven as he tries to discover what's the passageway or whatever.
Smash it.
I mean, smashing it is a choice. Do you want to smash the wall open?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll clear out of the way.
There's no one in this way.
Does anyone have a really big hammer?
Is there a place I can put a crowbar in the wall?
Make a hammer.
I mean, I have a crowbar.
Yeah, just hit it with the
You know
crowbar.
what? No, hold on. We're gonna do what everybody else has been doing in this entire damn dungeon. I shift my greatsword into a great pickaxe.
All right, that's.
Can I just walk through the wall?
No.
You try to walk through the wall and you hit your face off of it.
What the heck?
You're dumb.
Fireball.
You're so dumb.
You cast
Did somebody
fireball
call
and
for
you
a
set
fireball?
everyone ablaze.
I'm sorry, I meant meteorite. I'm casting a 10th level spell.
The wall trip. Game over.
11th level counterspell from within the dungeon. You can't do that.
12th level spell.
13th counterspell.
I cast.
This will
God.
All right, what are you guys doing with the wall?
Hit the wall with something.
Yeah, I'm pickaxing it, dude. I just had that. Let's go.
All right, roll the hit.
Yeah, he's gonna ask the question.
I'm just gonna roll my
Go
greatsword, assuming it's gonna be the same.
That's fine. Simple
That's
enough.
that wall of question.
13.
All right, with a 13, you swing your pickaxe against the wall, and you start to see cracks within the stone. You feel you may need another good push.
Okay.
I prepare an arrow.
I propose to the wall.
15.
And with that second hit, the wall crumbles. And inside you see the four ghosts all standing above skeletons that are chained to the wall. These skeletons are moving, and they all look. You see the ghosts point to each of the different skeletons there.
They must have been chained up here, left to die.
And follow.
All right, I will give them. I will give
I
them a breath
appreciate the
weapon.
voice you're trying to do, but I genuinely cannot register what you're saying. It's cutting out and it's too quiet.
Can these skeletons make a dex save?
Can't you just like put them to rest? You know, like.
I'm ending them as they are animated, right? They're not just skeletons. If they were just skeletons, putting them to rest would be the move. But they're animated, I think.
Is that what we got, Brian? Just for clarity.
The skeletons are moving, yes.
Okay.
They all looked when the wall crumbled.
Yeah, put them to rest.
They will fail their dex save.
Okay.
The good skeletons.
15 cold.
As you send out this cold breath against all these skeletons, frost crystals emerge on the bones, and the skeletons still move. And the voice from the ghosts, I will say it normally and then do the voice, say, "Please end. Don't let suffer. Follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my arrow go.
All right. Roll the hit with advantage because they ain't moving.
All right.
I feel like Sholta would refrain from this because nothing he has would bring peace specifically. Oh, you crit? I'm gonna unstress about that.
Yeah, so it's 32
with
damage.
A beautifully released arrow. It flies through the air and completely shatters a skull off of one of the skeletons. The body still rattles and moves. The ghosts pipe up. Grant light.
All right, I will unleash Radiance of the Dawn. We are going to return them to dust.
Yeah,
Send
you
them
might have to use Radiant.
Yeah.
Con
So
saves.
with this, they make con saves. It's a 30-foot emanation of light emerging from Silver, whose prayers, she's like floating up in the air now as this is going on. And, you know, we're totally lighting everything up like absolutely white for a moment.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I have a question about this spell. What exactly does it do?
It does dispel magical darkness, and it forces radiant damage on every creature of my choice in the area.
Cool. Make sure you don't choose me.
Yeah. You know, you have not invoked Mr.'s wrath.
Okay. They're gonna choose to roll your damage.
16 radiant.
All right. As you cast out the spell of light, you see that they all begin to disintegrate within a holy dust, slowly falling away. The leader stands there, floating there, longer than the rest, and he drops a single ring on the ground and whispers out, "Thank you," as they all vanish.
All right. I walk towards it quietly and pick it up and examine it.
All right, you may give me an Arcana.
A 6.
6. I'll try. Did you say a 6?
Yeah.
I'll give that a try. If you don't mind.
Over toward the other people to show it.
Let me see if I can tell what that is. 20, dirty.
A dirty 20, you see it is a ring of free movement. Free action? Free movement?
Ring of free something? Ring of freedom?
Not freedom. Free action. Yeah, I was right the first time.
What is that?
Reload the foundry.
While you're wearing this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, you cannot have your speed reduced, and you cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
Ooh.
Does require attunement.
Ooh.
I would like to throw my hat in for that.
I am full on magic items, and I'm actually doing fairly good with what I got right now.
Oh, my phone's dying. Gotta plug her in. If nobody ejects, I'll take it.
Read it one more time, please.
While attuned to this ring, difficult terrain does not reduce your speed. Your speed cannot be reduced, and you cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
Do you think you have a strong use case for it, Tyler?
Well, as one of our front lines who's in combat, I feel like I'm more likely to be restrained or paralyzed and moving around a bit more than others.
I think you're gonna probably make the best use of it. The reason I would want it, I just don't want to get fucking paralyzed or restrained either.
Yeah.
Most things that restrain you can Misty step out of.
I can Misty. Yeah, I can step out of most things. It's the paralyzed that really actually gets my attention there.
Like, I just don't want to have to waste a spell slot to Misty Step, you know, unless like absolutely fucking necessary.
Plus, especially your two frontliners have a lot of our spell slots are used for damage, so or utility if need be. So taking away our damage, or like in my case, I have a defensive ability.
You're gonna get more use out of the difficult terrain than I would, because I'm not.
You're stinky. Got it.
I'm not
honestly,
running
Tyler,
around as much as you are.
If I wish I had the an extra spell slot ability, because that anti-terrain thing would be really good for me, because I'm always constantly sprinting with you on my back.
Yeah. I mean, if you
I don't have a spell.
Go for it, Tyler. Yeah, go for it. I think you'll actually.
What's it called? A ring of.
The ring. The ring. It's precious to me.
Anyways, I blast silver and steal a ring.
My precious.
And I guess I'll attune to it.
Very well. And I tip my hand over so it falls into your hand.
I mean, if we ever want to take it off or something, I can just like cut my finger off, you know, and put my finger back on like I did with that sword that has light and stuff.
I tell you what, Silver, to make up for the fact that you lost your ring, I pull out the Trident of Fish command. I picked up this amazing item just a little bit ago. You might be able to do some good work with it.
It's fine. I don't have a slot for it.
Jesus Christ.
But
I forgot I had this thing.
Can we take like a 5-minute break?
Yeah, poop.
Yeah, sure. Don't see why not. We can take a 5-minute break.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
All right. This 5-minute break is sponsored by insert
Mentos.
sponsor here, Brian later. This sponsor, real good, would pay money for again. Well, I didn't want to say anything just in case Brian gets sponsored by, like, I don't know, like Gamer Subs or something.
yeah.
I am messing up my inscription run so bad. I keep forgetting to like make room in my backpack for items when I summon the thing that gives me items and stuff.
Gamer Subs. Get gamered. Also, does it still sound like I'm hot hiking? I turned on my noise suppression.
I haven't really noticed, but again, I don't really care most of the time. It's not that bad.
Well, I think it was when I was trying to figure out why my headphones sucked while we were on that Discord call like 2 weeks ago. I forgot to turn back on the active noise suppression, so it's just been like hot miking as much as it wants.
That's fair. Don't tell me cramping.
All right, so
I mean, maybe.
Welcome back after the break. I did cut the recording because I found the pause feature on it, which was fantastic. Anyway, so hey, we're back here.
All right. So after putting these dead to rest, distributing their magic ring, I say we explore the passage that they were sealed behind.
I would agree, but I'm waiting on Forge to load again because Forge stinky. Like, it keeps doing like a refresh or something like that, and then once it refreshes, like, I just don't have access to the scene anymore.
Maybe we both need to get new computers. maybe I'll send you a computer, and then we can get my internet later.
We'll just assume you're coming with, right? We don't need to wait till you. We'll just assume you're coming with, Shulta.
As you're walking forward, you will notice since Silver and Goran are leading the pack, Raven, Shulta, you see that Silver and Goran walk forward, only to be immediately turned around and met with your gaze.
Are they squatting down to meet my gaze? This is important information.
No.
Okay. Well, then my gaze isn't met.
You're looking up and they're looking down.
From my perspective, am I seeing them as well, or is it just them?
You seem like you were walking forward, then all of a sudden you're walking towards your allies.
I send Raven.
Raven starts to fly forward and immediately gets turned around, starting to fly back to you.
Ask Raven, what's the deal, Raven?
Walk
backwards. Mage hands.
You walk backwards to see that you originally see your party mates, and then you don't, and you keep walking backwards and bump into Silver.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm sorry for the music.
Huh.
All right, it's time for it. Let's throw a rock. I throw a rock down the hallway.
I duck.
Roll to hit.
I also duck.
For me, I guess this is improvised weapon of some kind.
It is an improvised weapon.
I'll just roll an unarmed strike.
That works.
Oh, cool! I rolled a nat 1.
All right, fantastic. You throw this rock, and it slips out of your hand. It doesn't go anywhere.
I was gonna say it's right in the head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You're not much of a thrower are you?
I'm gonna poke with my longsword through it and see if it pokes me back.
Your longsword extends normally.
I'm just used to throwing things a little bit more delicate.
I'm gonna take the rock that Silver had, and I'm gonna lightly toss it.
You toss the rock forward to see that the rock lands in the path ahead of you.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
That's a 17.
With a 17, you have a feeling that there is a abjuration magic to prevent people from going this way.
I don't have counterspell and I don't have like dispel magic. Can I like force the magic? Can I break the magical spell with just like my raw magical potential?
Do you guys? Do any of you casters have like any anti magic?
I don't.
Maybe. Give me a second. I'm reading. I'm looking. I'm examining. Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay. Take a reaction to cancel a spell or cast by a creature you can see. Cancel spell has no effect on your resources. 20 levels of spells. That's unfortunate. I don't think I can use that because it says I have to see the creature, but let me check my spells. I do have counter spell,
and that is a reaction of one being cast.
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
What if we all hold hands and walk down the hallway?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I hold Shulta's hand by picking Shulta up by his hand.
Actually, maybe it's better if we just put our hands on each other's shoulders and walk forward. Like,
I still have to bend over to pick up Shulta effectively.
Shulta will just climb on top of Corin.
Okay. If we all walk as a group.
All right. As you walk with a group, you guys continue forward, and you see that the hallway then continues forward and bends to the left.
Did we do it?
What sorcery is this?
Nope, Silver got it. This is the way you're headed.
Okay. Next thing we can try is doing this with eyes closed.
Wait. So did we or did we not do it? I'm confused.
You did not do it.
We didn't do it.
Continued back the same way, but the same path, because the whole thing looks very similar. Allowed you.
I feel like last try, do it with our eyes closed. If that doesn't work, then we just don't have this solution.
We leave it for group 1 to figure out.
Yeah.
All right, you try with your eyes closed, and eventually you'll hit the wall on the north side.
Bonk. Okay.
Oof. All right. So I'm gonna put an X on the wall over here, and then I'm gonna put in Minotaur just to confuse everyone else. I have no clue. Figure it out yourself.
How are you writing this?
I'm taking my crowbar and I'm digging into the wall with my crowbar.
Give me an athletics to see if you can.
Oh, here's the other thing. I want to put like just
21 dirty.
All right, it takes you a long while, but you can do it.
Is that a short rest for everyone else?
Like 20 minutes, not an hour.
Okay.
Shelter, you're hot micing with whatever song you got.
Alright, that's cool. I don't care. I've already explained a million times. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to mute myself every 5 seconds to handle it. And if I try to say anything about it, it will be
that's not your music. That's all you needed to say.
Well, I say it every time there's music.
Okay, so after Goran writes his message, I guess we're ready to head out the other way and look for a new way to go.
While he was doing that, I do like.
Oh yeah.
I write a bunch of arcane sort of like formulas and crap.
How do you write these formulas? Do you use your
chalk?
Chalk? Very well. I'm just making sure.
Yep. Just to food for thought.
I take the time to put on some scale mail.
Alright, 20 minutes, simple enough to put on some scale mail.
Okay.
Scale mail? What were you wearing?
I was wearing ceremonial robes, kind of.
My God. That's right.
That's Silver's god, not your god.
Yeah.
I will
You can't possess a god.
Silver. You feel as though, as you are putting on this scale mail, you feel as though you gain no extra benefit in AC, but you now have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Very true. Very true.
Wow.
But
I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
There's a certain surprise factor. It will demonstrate dominance, I think.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Silver starts T-posing.
You start to hear more clinking coming from Silver.
Yes.
Great, Silver.
And there's just two of us in the party now that are just making loud metal noises.
So you say this way down here was a dead end?
You mean 3?
Clink, clink.
Somebody
clink,
had that,
clink, clink.
No, it's the end of the map. Or that's the.
Yes.
Is this
loading
a
screen? We're looking at paths. You have the two paths. You have the one from before that was north of here, and then you have this one.
Oh yeah.
Please let me know which one you guys are deciding to head down.
I'm slightly more inclined to the north path, but if there's no distinction, and I haven't looked at it yet.
No, we're gonna do this one as I consult my map.
Oh.
Which way is north?
Raven?
It's literally a dead end, but okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're not crashing.
South path.
So you guys are using this path here?
I think so.
I guess so.
All right.
I mean, I was going up, but apparently we're going this way now.
Well, apparently Raven had a map.
I guess, yeah.
Raven is looking at the map to see that this path would lead you quicker to the stairway downward. All right.
We're not going down though, right?
I am now
Right, that might not be the were-rat, but...
I mean, it is the ultimate goal, but I mean, we want to find the were-rats, which are to the west, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
Or was it south? Okay.
I don't know which way it would be more likely to encounter the were-rats. So either way is fine, I guess.
Brian, which way is north?
To the top of the map.
North.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking, because I always know which way is north, so I can always know which way is west.
It's always oriented to the map placements. I have oriented the map so that up is moving north.
Okay. So do we just want to keep going westward then, or do we want to go towards the staircase? I mean, it's up to you guys.
I'd like to go westward and complete quests and stuff.
Well, then we would go, I guess, the other one, the other pathway.
Okay.
I facepalm and just like, all right, whatever. I remember what happened last time. Both of them decided what direction we should go.
Yeah, I've decided most directions and got us through most of the dungeon pretty much unscathed. And I also may have chose the direction, but I didn't say charge through the door and break the formation we've always done. Which was you guys in Finlay face checking doors, and what was it you were casting thaumaturgy to make the doors explode open? L?
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's throw the blame on Sholta.
Yes.
I mean, you are short.
Your small shoulders can handle it.
Hey Brian, this is stressing me out. I rage mode and I kill the entire party.
From the look of it, these two paths are both going to the same room. That's amazing.
Nope, they're not.
Okay.
But anyway, you guys decided to choose the path on the left, and I will now activate the scene.
Okay.
The wrong scene. This one. There we go. And you guys are met with another very long hallway. You hear the echoing of your footsteps continuing further and further to the west.
Hauser sure loves his hallways.
Yeah, whoever was hired to build hallways got their money's worth.
Well, you know, it's a good thing I'm wanting to lose some weight because I'm sure getting my steps here.
Just leave the Raven Jr. out until we get into combat, I guess, or something technical.
That's fine. Make it easier on you moving. That's why when you're always asking for, I'm like, okay, it's harder on you though.
I just don't want to forget about him.
I know. Fair enough. I can add him into combat when you go into combat. And then you can always just leave him and just let me know when you're using Raven to scout ahead or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tyler, are you riding me again, or are you walking?
No, I'm going so that way I can check corners and stuff without us just like turning on them. Is this a corner over here? Oh, there is a corner right there.
Alright. As you guys arrive at the end of this hallway, I will now activate the next scene.
Don't you get anything, you know what I mean? It's starting to become
Now, anyone with a passive perception of 15 or higher, which I don't know if anyone's actually...
I think Raven might, but that's it.
Raven does.
Raven. However, I'm going to have you roll with disadvantage because it is something for hearing.
Okay, see here. 20. Whoa, we gotta roll twice. 21.
All right. You hear the sound of metal crunching and breaking and being torn apart.
Sounds like a trash compactor.
What is this trash compactor you speak of?
As you
It's a
guys
meme.
arrive closer, you start to hear like skittering movements and the metal being torn apart, and a few sounds occasionally.
Oh, I think we found
It
it.
sounds like Goblin. What do I hear?
No, there's Skavens.
It is not an audible language.
Sick with it. Oh,
We
I-
found
I
the
am going
Skaven hive.
Give me a second. How do I do this?
Let's get all 40k on these guys.
No, I refuse.
As you guys have made it within 25 feet of these creatures without having any attempt of stealthing, these creatures will notice you're present and let out a howl. We are now in initiative.
Sick with it.
Well, we weren't gonna stealth with Clank Clank.
Ooh.
I'm the cleric over here.
I mean, I'm wearing plate mail, dog. I'm not even attempting to stealth
But at least
ever.
you don't disadvantage on your stealth.
Yes, I
Yes.
do. I'm
Wait, do
wearing
you?
plate mail.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yes.
sorry, plate.
Literally anything that's like not medium is pretty much gonna be like that.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
Does plate give you disadvantage?
Yes. What do
like-
you mean?
I'm just not.
It is
Bro,
literally
I
like
am-
the heaviest armor you can get.
I'm thinking of.
Bro. I am a
What am I thinking?
500-pound
I'm thinking of,
minotaur wearing plate mail armor. I'm not stealthing for God.
Nah, I don't want that one. Oh wait, I have one for them. Cool. Alrighty. So, let me roll them, and I match you guys around it. Alright, Gorn.
20.
Thank you. Silver.
I got a 15.
Right. Raven.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll have to wait for a second.
Shulta, I'm waiting on that.
8. I got an 8.
I got a 4.
Alright.
Oh.
Very well, Goran, you're up. As you start to hear these creatures turning around. About the size of a large dog with long twitching antennas and a pair of sharp pincer-like mandibles. It is a striking feature is a pair of thin, whip-like tendrils that extend from its head, constantly probing the air for the scent of metal. You are able to notice that these creatures have
What did you just say? Could you describe that one more time for me?
These things are about the size of a large dog, twitching antenna and a pair of sharp, pincer-like mandibles. Its most striking feature is that these antennae are thin, whip-like tendrils that extend from its head, constantly probing the air. In addition to this, their outer body is a rust-like color of a chitinous exoskeleton.
Oh, no.
Does anybody have heat metal?
No.
No.
That would be amazing right now, I think.
And I don't have any bludgeoning weapons right now either. Fuck.
What would you want me to roll, or if I would know this because of my familiarity with the dungeon, to know, like, maybe this thing's weakness or something?
Is that nature?
You may roll a nature with advantage because they are common within the dungeon.
Okay.
Can I do that also?
Are you still staying
16.
that far back?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if you are, you don't have them in
Not
sight.
hanging. I'd be like here.
Okay, yeah, you would be able to see them from there, so yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. 11. Hooray. Maybe?
You're not very common with them. You have never seen anything like it.
You didn't say that.
Looks like it needs to die.
Yeah.
So I would
Shulta,
know that
with
these
your
things are weak to, like, bludgeoning
16?
and something else, metal and so,
16?
or heat metal.
They are not resistant. They're not resistant, nor are they vulnerable to any damage. And you know that they are technically not metal, but they eat metal. They love metal. They go for metal.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is
You have a feeling, though,
ahead.
that most objects of metal are destroyed very quickly by these things.
Throw it a bone.
So what I'm hearing is I want to stay as far away from this thing as freaking possible.
You want to stay away from it?
We want to stay away from it.
The cockroaches that are Shulta are terrified of losing their home, their house, and their way of life.
I don't have that ability anymore, so that's not even, like, canonical anymore.
I wish you did. It was so
Listen,
great.
I'm afraid of losing my house, my home, and all of my weapons. So I'm gonna fire a chromatic orb at this stupid thing.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah, no, but
Ooh, yiker. Wait, hold on.
you moved my fucking trailer and shit, and I remember.
Actually, I think that is just gonna be a 13.
13 misses. This creature dashes over to the side and your spell goes wide, hitting the wall with what type of element?
I was going to make it lightning.
All right, it hits the wall with crackling blue lightning.
Down there, I've got yeah, that little trailer set.
You cut out, but that'll be, I guess, my turn.
All right, are you staying put?
Whatever car that shit.
I'll
Of course, you would be.
move 10 feet back towards Silver.
All right, after that, Silver, you're up.
Okay.
Sorry to be a pussy.
I don't see them yet, so I'm gonna move forward. What is it?
But I'm just saying, so 29.
It's gonna bite the metal off of you.
Oh.
Excuse
Okay then. I will press the button on my chest, and all the armor will come crashing off.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's the only time I run into him is like,
As Silver loses no armor at all.
And I gain advantage on stealth. Or, well, lose disadvantage.
Well,
Okay.
you lose your disadvantage on
Calm
stuff.
down,
You
Iron
don't
Man.
have advantage, but
Right. And after that, I continue to step forward and look around the corner.
I'm
I have to turn light. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Oh.
Back with, I'm sorry you feel that way, something, and, don't mind, I'll get
Shoot
for
him
my
in the butt.
bonus action,
it immediately comes back to the exactly. Because he, because he first he responds with,
I will.
I knew she would. You didn't give her a fucking chance to do anything. She got arrested, and this and that.
Dash. Let's see where do I want to go?
She got arrested.
Right here is fine. I'm done.
all right.
You dashed.
I dashed forward one space, and then I thought, this is just perfect.
Can't you use a dash as a bonus action as a monk now, 2024?
I can, and I did.
That's special.
Because my action was already used to remove my armor.
Oh, an action to remove the armor. Fair enough. All right. So, as they start to move, they are going to the first one is going to immediately ignore you, Silver, and just run past you.
Chicks out.
All right. It is going to attack the succulent armor that is in front of it, known as Sholta.
Yeah,
That is
that's what I
going
was.
to be a 21 to hit.
The tasty morsel.
The tasty morsel.
No.
It's not going for the armor on the ground.
It is not.
So Schultz gonna be on the ground.
Sholta, as it takes a chunk of your armor and you start to rust a little bit, you're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Sounds bad. Yeah, are you sure we shouldn't have taken the other path, guys?
Miko, stop. We're going to the quest objective. Unless your map says quest objective this way, then I don't want to hear it.
I can write it on there.
Does it actually lead to the quest objective?
Well, you won't know until we find out.
Okay, well then we're not choosing that path. We're gonna go for the path that makes more sense.
Anyway, Sholta, because you are made of magical properties, you notice that the rust doesn't mean anything different for you. It is just a normal attack. It does not corrode you.
Coolio.
Way to take away this suspense.
Well, he got hit by it and knows he's not corroding away. I think it's pretty reasonable. Anyway, that is the end of that one's turn.
I was trying to raise his stress.
Raven, you're up.
Wouldn't raise my stress. It's not on the meter.
Yeah, I'm firing it. I'm gonna do. What the hell is good? Where am I here?
Apologies, Sholta. I'm using you as a meat shield because you won't die from this thing fully.
So steady aim, short bow, just firing away.
Oh, Silver, did you want to take an opportunity attack as it was running by you?
Oh, that
Nope.
makes sense.
Fair enough.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because I
No.
might have distracted it from its tasty morsel.
Well, I'm kind of feel offended. It's pretty messed up. Thought we was cool.
I
Guess
was still
not.
curious.
I'm
about,
assuming
I
a
was still-
20 hits.
A
I
20
was
does
still
hit, roll your
curious
damage.
about what it was going to do, not ready to attack it.
Yeah, whatever.
8 plus 16.
8 plus 16?
Yeah.
Or you see that you shoot this arrow, it hits its outer exoskeleton, and you're able to get one of the slots in between. But your arrow's head dissolves, and only the wood is left, falls to the ground. You see that this creature, however, is bleeding profusely, a green blood. It is heavily wounded.
All right. Doing work. That's my turn.
All right. After you is Sholta.
I am Sholta. So I guess I'm gonna come at this thing with my graded sword. A 22 to hit. Bling blong, deal the damage. That is 13, plus 3, so 16. I think that's it on that, and then I'll do my next attack. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. 11, but one of those is a 2, so it gets bumped up to a 3 instead, so that's 12 plus that 3 damage. So 15 damage.
15 damage, and you're using your greatsword?
Yes.
Alright, I need to double check your feature real quick.
Sure? I mean, I might be able to answer it. What are you looking for?
Is your hacked blade, your regular greatsword, considered magical?
Yes.
Because it says you can bond with a magical weapon, but it doesn't say like the weapon itself that you make a pact weapon with is. Because Eldritch Knight, even though they can also bond with a weapon, it doesn't count as magical and still corrodes said weapon.
Right, so I didn't bond with a weapon, I created this. This is a magically created weapon as one of the things. So you can either bond or create. And so since I haven't bonded with a magic weapon, I created it. And with the bond, normally, unless they changed it, which I don't see why they would.
Are you Hexblade?
No, I'm a. What do you mean a Hexblade? No. Where am I at here? You can select the kitchen. Not looking for that. Not looking for that.
You can conjure a pact weapon in your hand. Yep, simple or melee weapon.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Perfect. And then on top of that, because of some of the features, I can choose the damage type. So I mean, even if it was an issue or something, I mean, I would just change it to like necrotic or force. I think psychic. One of those damage types.
Alright, fair enough. As you cleave this creature in two, you notice that your blade has a little bit of rust corroding off of it that falls off with the completion of your swipe. The creature now lays dead in front of you.
Alright.
Sick with it.
Hey Brian, can I ask you a question myself?
I may have an answer.
So the Veteran's Cane, which is the item that I got from the Christmas event, is a wondrous item common, and it creates a longsword from itself. Is it considered a magic weapon at that point, or no?
It uses magic. It uses magic to change, not mechanical components.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
So my Pimp Cane is considered a magical longsword. Let's go.
Yeah, it's actually the case.
Though for
I'm
the
gonna pimp slap
purposes,
somebody.
but for the purposes of going through resistances and stuff, it does not.
No.
Keep that in mind.
No. But for like corrosion, it is considered a magical at that point. Okay.
That is correct. Yes.
It is a magical mundane weapon, which is a, what is it, an oxymoron, a paradox, one of the two?
It's all of the
It's
above.
a coincidence.
Anyway, Shelta, anything else you wish to do?
So I did my action. Do I have a bonus action thing? Actually, let me check the map real quick. So I'm only seeing the two of them, one of which is dead. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move over here. I don't see any others. That's good. What action is false life? It is an action. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, throw Raven Jr. onto the board. Now that I think about it. Thank you.
Fair enough. Alrighty. So this one runs up to Shelta. Hungry. Another 21.
Nom nom nom.
That's gonna be 7 piercing damage.
I will give a warding flare. So I hold up my staff, and it reacts with light, forcing a reroll of the attack roll.
Nice.
Blinded by your attack and thinking it chomps down on Schulte's arm, it gives Schulte enough time to react and pull his arm away, thus missing the attack.
I don't know if you guys heard that. If you did, sorry. I just kicked over my table.
Didn't hear anything.
That is the end of its turn. Gorn, you're up.
Fantastic. Gorin is going to move next to my friend Silver there.
Hi-ho, Silver!
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm too far away to attack the thing via non-magical means, so I'm going to zippy-zappy blast it in the mouth with a chromatic orb.
The Kamehameha.
With a chromatic orb.
Alright. Again, with another chromatic orb you throw, and this creature, skitters much faster than you anticipate, and you miss it entirely. Hits the far wall.
You see an after image.
Yeah, it explodes with lightning damage.
Does that like light up the whole area?
I don't think chromatic orb actually has any.
It doesn't have an explosive property, no.
I was gonna say, I'm made of metal, so chill the hell out.
All right. Anything else you wish to do, Gorn?
You have your bonus action. You could offer supportive words of encouragement.
I'm trying to see if I actually have anything that I can do. I'm gonna look at Schulte and give him a thumbs up.
Sick. Schulte, like, grows 17 times bigger, and, like, destroys the Mad Mage. Good game. Awesome. We're the best.
Alright, Silver, you're up.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Do I have 2 items or just 1? I got 2.
Silver.
Oh, I go again. Okay.
Yes, it is your turn.
Show no 2.
All right. I will.
It's gonna be rough.
Speak the holy word upon this creature.
Dex save?
No, I'll do the attack roll one.
Okay, very well.
Okay, 23.
23 hits, roll your damage.
12 radiant.
Alright, very good.
I don't know why, Silver, and I'm sorry, when you say I say the holy word, I don't know why you're just like pointing at this thing and going like, boy!
That dog.
Just hitting it with like
The holy
just
word.
like
Yes.
just pure insulting this thing, roasting it
Word.
alive with word.
Alright, Silver.
Power word bad dog has been invoked.
Alright. Anything else you wish to do, Silver?
I step over by this thing on the ground.
It is an eaten, torn up metal helmet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm done.
Alright, Raven, you're up.
Can I? That looks like our friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna steady aim and fuck this thing up with an arrow.
I mean, our friend went the other way, so I don't think we have to worry about that right now.
I'm sure 24 hits.
24, 23 definitely hits.
Ooh, thank God I pulled that
7.
far.
Alright, very well. How do you want to do this?
Oh, all right. Like, does it have like something that resembles eyes?
Yes, it has a whole face with mandibles. And it actually has
All right,
3
right.
eyes.
Oh, right in its third eye.
Alright, as you let loose this arrow, it flies across, piercing its eye, and falling down. You see green blood drips from the eye forward, and it is no longer moving.
All right, I move up. Well, are we out of combat? Are we still in combat?
Nope, you guys are out of combat.
I helped so much.
This is a stair up or down?
That is a stairway that is leading upwards.
I kind of like the next morning because he next was back.
Yeah, could you move me to the helmet, L, by the way? I would also like to inspect it.
Oh God, where did I put? Where the hell am I put? Oh, never mind. What is that thing?
What's that?
It is a helmet.
Oh, that's a helmet?
Yeah, it is a helmet, yes.
I
I invoke the evil.
Very large. How large is this helmet?
It's the size of, I don't know, let's say it's about 1.5 feet long. It feels like it would fit on a giant.
Oh, hell.
Huh.
You said it's rusted or not, or is it not rusted, or?
It is heavily rusted, corroded,
Oh, heavily rusted.
bitten, and destroyed, ripped apart and torn. You feel as this was the creatures before you's meal before a tastier morsel arrived. Also, within this room, you're able to see that there are unlit torch posts every 10 feet or so, and each one of these sections of 10 feet have a carved image of dwarves drinking.
Oh, let's get this on.
The images of dwarves drinking. Does it look like there's a pattern to them? Like one's drinking more, or like there's less alcohol in the cup, or something like that?
Nope.
Is there a repetition of images in like an animation pattern like there was before?
These are unmoving. It is just stone carvings of the exact same image of dwarves having a joyous occasion, drinking.
Okay. Can I light the lantern, the lights with my ghost lantern, or is that a no?
Unfortunately, there is no material to burn within these posts left.
So they're like sconces without torches?
Yes, they are sconces without torches.
I got it.
Hey, how many sconces are there?
20?
Oh, I have 10 torches. Never mind.
I've got torches. I'm sure you guys got torches too.
Nope.
Let's see here. No? Maybe I don't have.
I have literally one torch.
I have 2 torches.
Am I the only one who prepared a lot of torch?
What?
Well, mine
Dark
has
vision?
a reason. Me? Yes.
No, the
I'm
one
a
with 10
goblin.
torches.
Because I also have multiple lanterns too. Anyway, I'm gonna put a torch in one of the holders and light the torch and see if anything happens.
Somebody poke that fucking helmet. Make sure it's not a mimic.
I want to go cut open some of these rust beasts. That's what I plan on doing.
Okay, very well. Give me a nature, unless if you're going for something specific, or if you're just poking and prodding, give me an investigation. Goran, you have created.
I mean, pretty much my whole thing is I'm literally just gonna cut their stomach open. So what do you want me to do with that?
Just give me an investigation.
Investigation, sure.
See if you're able to find the stomach.
12.
12, decent enough. You're able to rip open this creature, tearing apart its guts and organs until you find something that looks like a stomach, and it pours out with a bunch of different metals. You are also able to notice that inside the stomach itself, it seems to be like a crust, like metal. As if it doesn't use acid at all to break down its meals, it uses a rust-like component. You kind of feel it off of your fingers, as if it's trying to eat away at metal.
Interesting. I want to harvest some of this. I just don't know if I have. Oh wait, no, I have an empty bottle of glorious eye opener. Could I like scrape some of this into said bottle?
You may try with a nature to see if you're able to successfully harvest this.
Okay.
Silver kneels down by the helmet and begins studying it.
That's a nat 20.
As if you have done this before, you scrape these flakes slowly and meticulously into this bottle. You now have a bottle, call it corrosive poison.
Bottle of corrosive poison.
Let me know when you use it. Write a note. It does take an action to apply it.
Okay.
Maybe this will go well with my armor.
That's sitting over here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that too.
Oh, is that what that scribble was? I was wondering.
Yeah.
What it was.
All right, I'm gonna take the helmet over to my armor.
Okay, you have a busted up, rusted helmet that is mostly destroyed and eaten.
Does it seem to go well with my armor?
Not at all. Your armor is shiny and silver, and that is a rust buff.
Very disappointed.
Shiny and silver. Is it chrome?
Not that.
It's shiny and chrome.
I do pick up the armor though.
It is not chrome. All right, you pick up your armor.
It's not Mad Max.
All right, so you guys have a door that leads to the west and a stairwell that leads north.
I say here. The stairwell is for later. We go stairwell.
We already examined the helmet.
It's rusted. I picked it up. It didn't seem special.
Can you describe this door?
Real quick, was there anything inside the helmet? Like if you flip it upside down?
There is nothing within. You guys have well looked through this helmet. There was nothing.
Okay.
This door, like every other door within the dungeon, is oak, iron hinges, an iron handle, and you notice that it is unlocked and untrapped.
All right, Sholta, you can do the honors while I step over here.
Okay, sure, I guess. Click.
All right.
I give
I'm the
Sholta
only one
guidance.
safe. Everybody else dies.
I give Sholta guidance. Lady Mistra, let Sholta be safe in case a ballista shoots him.
It's okay. I will be refreshing my false life, so I'm gonna go back to 12 HP. Or 12, 10 HP.
Well. As you guys enter into this area, you feel a musty feeling. The air is thick, and there is a scent of decay. And you hear soft, unsettling scurries of creatures that echo out within these hallways.
Is there a specific direction?
I'm gonna notch an arrow
Let's
forward
now.
Because you have dark vision to arrange, Sholta, you're able to see that there are multiple thick, sticky cobwebs that hang like ghostly drapes, swaying gently in a faint draft.
Totally stealthing now.
It will alert the rest of the party.
Oh, I got a better stealth roll. I got a 21.
I suppose I will also stealth.
I got a 5. I'm so stealthy. Clunk. I'm so quiet. Clunk. Ain't no one stealthier
15 to stealth.
Okay, very well.
I'm gonna post at the corner.
All right. You see within this room there are destroyed boxes. Like this place has been ransacked, destroyed. 2 chandeliers made of iron hang down. There is rubble everywhere.
I have to refresh again.
Broken doors, broken desks, broken everything you can imagine. Dust covers everywhere. Splatters of both blood, dirt. It's just a terrible scene. But what strikes you the most is every single spider cobweb within this area looks not old.
It looks what?
It looks new-ish. Like it's been here a while, but maintained.
Interesting.
Creaky metal noise. I wonder who repairs spider webs. Clunk.
Excuse me.
Do you think we found you guys the Skaven?
Does anyone want to check the north path, or?
I think that'll be the best option. I'm still loading though, so yeah.
Me and Sholta could go together. We're not gonna be stealthy though, Sholta.
Yeah,
I literally did a 15. So
I want to send my Raven before we go. I want to send my Raven into this room.
All right. Your Raven flies for most, and because it's not fully full, it moves through the webs skillfully, but it feels as though the webs are getting tighter and tighter. There's less space for it to move without alerting something. If
Oh.
you move any further than this, Miko, you will start to alert what may be down there.
So throw a fireball down there all the day.
Raven back. I said, guys, I think the spider nest is down this way.
We told you about thinking, Miko.
All right, the hallway's going on.
I know the spider nest is down this way.
Goran, the hallway goes on a while. Do you want to keep looking?
No, I guess I would try to just, definitely. I think I'm being stealth my way back. But I'm on my tippy toes, so you just hear me like trying to be quiet, and it's just metal sounds through the hallways. Just
Can I search this room here for anything meaningful?
Sure. If you're just giving a quick glance, give me a perception. If you're physically looking through the items here, give me an investigation.
12.
A 12? You don't find anything of import or anything of importance, and you have a strong feeling you're not going to find anything really good here.
Yeah, okay.
There is a door to the south.
Oh.
It is closed.
Oh, guys, there's a door.
Do we want to like kill the spider or no? Like I could throw like a fire chromatic orb in there and like set everything on fire.
You think we can clear these spider webs? Or we could check this door south.
I'm happy to check the door, but if you want to check the spider area,
we can open the door first.
All right, we'll give this door a try. All right, does this door look any different than other doors?
It does not look any
I am
different
back.
from other
Where did we
doors.
go? Left and down?
Yes,
and
left
down.
and down.
Yep.
Left and down.
Okay.
It looks like every other door, and you are certain it is untrapped.
All right, who wants to do the honors? A notch and arrow.
I will use my magic to just open the door because that
like,
rolls
like a
really well.
Jedi.
I'm just like, be open, door.
Oh shit! I just dropped my.
Is it unlocked? It will open.
It will open. Yes. All right. Within this room, you're able to see that there is an armoire on the south side that is slightly ajar. There's multiple cobwebs, a dead spider next to a destroyed bed. There is still linens and pillows on this bed. However,
I'm going to take my long sword and stab it through the bed.
There you go. It's a mimic.
you
The
stab the
child
bed.
hiding under the bed is dead.
You stab the bed to see that it changes into dust where you stab. It is well decayed.
Okay.
How long has the spider been dead?
Give me a nature. You see that it's...
I will assist you with that.
All right, roll with advantage.
Oh, well,
How's a 14?
You can do it.
14? You're able to see that this spider's been dead for more than a month. Less than a year.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab the spider.
It wasn't today.
You stab a
Yeah,
dead
they
spider.
If I were to disassemble and reassemble it in a humanoid shape,
around the armoire and begin to search it.
All right. You start to shift away the webs. And Raven, because of your passive perception of sight, you see that the webs themselves are vibrating and moving. And you look above to see that Silver is just below an open hole, a cracked opening in the ceiling.
Heads up. I've still got this arrow dodged.
I tense up and look up.
You see a blackened hole where multiple webs are through, and you see that vibration has carried further. From the distance, you guys hear a screech.
They are coming.
And
I step away from the hole.
Heavy skittering movements, heavy scrapes, as if something large is coming your way. What are you guys doing?
Do we have? I don't know. Do we have time to set a trap? But I don't.
So it's coming from the hole, correct?
Can anybody burn that shit?
I mean, I have torches. I have lanterns. I have Hell's Leash. I literally was about to light up a torch, run out to the other webs, and throw a torch.
All right. I can burning hands it, or we can get a torch.
Maybe wait to prepare burning hands. There you
Raven,
go.
All right, that's
your
a good
bird
idea.
calls out to you to look through its vision.
All right, hang on a second. AFK for just a second. Yeah, all right, so what do we got?
You looking through your bird's vision?
Yeah.
Through your bird's eyes, you see coming from the north through the pathway is a spider about 12 feet in length. Silver, I'm gonna say carapace, and 8 red eyes that all glow and emanate in 2 large pincers that are like steel.
I have readied a burning hands for if a spider drops down on me.
I send my raven down the hall we came from to try to lead it away, like making a racket.
All right. All right, let's do this. Roll a deception to see if you're able to deceive it enough.
All right, guys. Whew. What's the 10?
10 is not good enough. It doesn't seem like the bird is enough to sate its hunger. And this large spider comes over and destroys this wall, emerging through, letting out a screeching howl as it looks at all of you. Roll for initiative, guys. You are now facing a very large spider.
Is this Spooder Man?
Well, knowing that was coming, I wouldn't just stand at the door.
You can move. I am allowing that much before combat because you like to stay in the back.
Yeah, Moose Man.
Why are you using me as a shield?
Because you have horns and you're very...
This is bullshit. If you're gonna use me as a shield, at least rub healing potion on my butt. If I once I get inevitably slapped by this thing.
Is there any chance I can release that arrow?
You may do so, but it won't be with advantage because it was expecting a confrontation.
How's 16?
16 barely misses.
Okay.
17's its AC, boys.
Yeah. It's an AC check right
You
there.
fire off your arrow and it bounces off its height. It immediately turns to you, its gaze fixed on you, and its mouth starts to drip this greenish liquid that hits the ground and bubbles.
And this is when I get behind the moose.
I look behind me and I go, if this thing ruins my armor, you owe me 1,500 gold as I prepare to fight.
All right, initiative. Sholta.
No, wait. Why my initiative's been dog shit all day?
What did I get? I got a 10.
I got a 5.
10. It's over 5.
Oh, I'll also bring the bird back for whatever movement it has remaining.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35. There you go.
Oh, I thought you were like counting up this thing's initiative. I was like, we're gonna die here.
All right, so initiative 20. It uses a lair action and cries out, and from that hole above, a small spider descends into the arena.
Burn it, Silver.
Yeah, if I'm allowed, I had the idea of burning anything that came through, so.
All right, roll to hit then.
Dex save.
All right, let's 17.
All right, it takes half damage, and I burn a 15-foot cone. Anyway, let me roll the damage. So it's 14, so it takes 7.
You said how much?
7 fire
7
for half.
fire.
That is the half.
All right.
And flammable objects in the cone that aren't worn or carried start burning.
Goodbye, Omwar.
The Omar is on fire. And even though it will not deal damage, it now casts a small light.
What about the spider web?
The spider webs have burned away.
Oh, they're gone.
Good job, Silver. You made everything quite lit over there.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, after the lair, we start with Shulta.
Alright, Stolta will get up into range of the beast here. And we're gonna swing to ding. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
So those are 2 1s. I get put up to 3. So it'll be 6 plus 4. It's gonna be 10 plus 3 is 13. What size is this thing?
It is a huge monstrosity.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, I guess 12 puts it in the large category, doesn't it? Yeah, 12 and a half. Across.
Yeah.
But it kind of fills up the space, so... Yeah, let's go large.
Before that, actually, I'm gonna go into my form of dread. So that's gonna give me 1d10
Can you
plus...
describe your form of dread?
I can. I will not be doing so right now.
It's a killer whale Musatar.
Is it a killer whale?
If that's what you guys want to imagine. Alright, so my temp HP is higher with the false life, so I'll just keep that one. Form of dread, temp HP, blah, 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 immune to that. Cool. So we said 13 originally. Fury of the Small. We'll use one of those. So that is 16 damage. And then once per turn, to hit a creature with your pact weapon, you can spend a pact magic spell slot to deal an extra 1d8 force damage plus another 1d8 per level of the slot, and give it to the target, the prone condition, if it's huge or smaller. Okay, spell slots. My spell slots are all 3rd level, so that's 3d8. So that's an additional 15 damage on it. So that's 16 plus 15, so 31 damage, if I'm adding that up right.
Alright.
It is now prone if it is huge or smaller. And it is large, so it'll be prone, so I'm going in for my second attack, which will give me advantage because it's prone.
It is not prone, it is immune to prone.
Okay, well then the first roll was 14 plus 7 for 21. Rolling damage. That gets bumped up 1, so that will be 12 plus 3? Yeah, let me make sure it's not a once per turn thing on that one. Great fighting, it's not it. Sorry. I don't remember what it was, but I'm looking for it. Something to do with my heavy weapon, great weapon fighting thing. Great weapon master, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, 3 damage. Hit a creature weapon, I guess I probably as part of the attack action on a turn, you can cause a heal. Yeah, okay. So, 12, 15 more damage. And, I don't know, for the sake of all this, I guess we'll just go psychic damage. 'Cause why not?
Alright, very well. You take these 2 hits against it, and you see that your blade does not cause any bleeding, but its head starts to twitch and move. And then it looks at you with a violent rage, and then looks back to the one who released the arrow. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, form of dread, though, it should be a feared, if not immune.
It is immune to fright.
Once per turn we hit a creature, wisdom saving throw, blah, blah. You said it is immune?
It is immune to frighten.
Cool.
However, the little spiders aren't.
Sick with it.
They rolled a natural 19, so I don't think he's affected by you.
Oh, Kingfisher.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. With a loud guttural hiss, the spider is going to release a massive, billowing cloud of a poisonous spray from its abdomen. The cloud is a sickly green, filled with a fine, misty substance that hangs in the air like a toxic fog. The spray spreads rapidly, enveloping a wide area in front of the spider. I need you guys to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yikes.
What is the purpose of this dex saving throw?
You are not within the range.
No.
Just the other two.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That is a 15 for Gorin.
A 15 is a success.
Yes.
Take
I got
13
a 12.
poison damage. A 12 is a fail. Take 26 poison damage.
Ugh.
And that's the end of its legendary
That's not very
action.
nice.
Goran, you're up.
Fantastic. Elle, would you move me right beside this? Wait, is the wall gone?
The door is gone, the wall is not.
It's not.
Okay. I'm gonna move then right beside it. Am I in flanking at all?
No, you are not.
Okay. Okay. So for my first action, then I am going to take the spell action, I guess, to cast Vengeful Blade. So I need to make a attack action with my weapon. Does a 25 hit?
No, it doesn't. Misses. Of course it hits.
Oh, fuck. So I need to make a slashing attack. That's 11. I think I'm reading this right. If I'm not, please tell me I'm wrong. And then I need to make... Is it D6 or D8?
The spider casts silvery barbs. No.
So roll your normal damage, and then if it takes an action, it will take that necrotic. That's pretty much what it means.
Well, I also, because I'm level 5, also do a 1d8 on attack
Okay.
of
Roll
your
that.
necrotic damage. So that's what I was trying to make sure.
Yep.
So you are going to take 4 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Plus, was it 11? Slashing. And then if you take an attack or anything on your turn, you take 2d8 from me. Again, of necrotic damage.
Yep. Perfect.
I'm not done though. I am action surging.
Okay. Go for it.
And I am going to now be laying in you with my sword and short sword.
Very well. Do
So,
Furia blows it. Come on.
first attack is going to be a 15.
15 misses. You bounce off its
Okay.
hard hide. Not hide. Carapace.
All right.
Shit.
Fantastic. Ooh, 14 for my second attack.
That also doesn't pierce.
Yeah. And then with my bonus, I'm going to attack again, and I missed. Jesus God.
You try with your barrage of strikes, and you just can't break its outer shell. The spider looks at you, and you hear a chuckle.
Can I go into a rage?
You're not a barbarian, so no.
You haven't learned how to be mad professionally.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not paid to be angry. That is my turn, and I am sad. What a waste of a freaking action surge.
All right. After you is the large spider. It's gonna go straight for Silver. Actually, no. Back up.
Okay.
It's not going to move. It's actually going to try to web you. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
I will reaction warding flare that disadvantage on the roll.
17, which I think just still
That hits.
All right.
Yeah.
You are currently restrained.
Okay.
No, Silver.
It then moves over. All right, that is the end of that's turn, and then we go to Raven. You're up.
Okay.
Yeah, stop hiding behind me and get to work.
I'm going to activate Precision Strike.
Very well.
And fire at the boss. One. Let's see if can I actually. Well, 24 is my best, so we're gonna do 6 plus 17 plus 4. And then I'm activating Whales of the Grave to hit that other spider.
Okay.
It's going to take 8 necrotic damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to move up to this location, and I will Shadow Step. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to this position.
Very well.
And I will hide. If I can. Can I hide? No, I can't hide.
You can't hide because you don't really have anything to hide around.
Right. All right. Oh, I will. It's the bird's turn. I will move the bird. Well, am I gonna move the bird down? I'll move the bird to me. Here we go. All right. That's my turn.
After that, Silver, you're up. Remember, you are restrained.
All right. So what does it take for me to break this web or free myself?
You need to take an action to do an athletics to break free.
Just fuck up that spider.
Or if you so decide, you can also attack the webbing, but you have disadvantage because you're restrained.
I can use just a verbal spell, right?
As long as you don't have a hand motion needed with it. Why is it so mad?
Nope. Okay. I'm gonna target the spider queen with blindness. Okay. Like light blaze away the cursed eyes of this demon spawn, and it can take a con save.
Oh man. Even with advantage, it got an 8.
Alright, it is blinded for 1 minute, or at the end of every turn, it can take a saving throw.
It's going to use a legendary resistance to nope that.
Okay.
Oh.
You burned 1.
Alright, for my bonus action, I'm going to unarmed strike the web, trying to tear it away. And I suppose I'm going to channel elemental energy into my fists for this. So we're going to channel fire energy into it, so if that helps to tear away the web. Okay?
Alright.
A disadvantage roll. An 8. I will not use flurry of blows for this. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. What was your attack number?
I only hit with an 8 against the web.
Yeah, an 8 won't cut it, unfortunately. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, because after that is now the boss's turn. The boss
free
itself is going to let out some... I'm gonna say words. It sounds like words, but none of you understand it. And you'll hear the spider screech out, Zakwath Ozer Tethrek Sethrath.
No.
And then it's going to proceed to Alright, so it's gonna take 2 bites against Shulta.
Brian, take 12 necrotic damage.
Alright, very well. I'll add that in. Schulte, you lucky son of a...
Yeah?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So as it tries to bite
talk
both
about
of
it?
your strikes, you parry the first bite away, then it comes around to bite you in the leg, and you take a step back, completely missing you for both strikes, as it's with its adds still didn't beat your armor class.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee indeed. And now we go to the top with the lair action. It screeches out, and another spider descends from that hole.
Wonderful.
They're breeding. Gross.
Alright, Schulte, you're up.
We're gonna do a little bit of repeating on what we did earlier. So, Great Sword to hit. Ooh, a 10. Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that?
You have inspiration, yes?
They breed quickly in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
They're not pigs.
Much better. That's a 22.
If they were swine or pigs, I'd let that one go.
13 plus 3, so that's 16 base. And then we will expend another spell slot to deal an additional 3d8. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's an additional 8 upon the 16, so that's what, 24? Fury of the Small once more. That's Farmer Dread, wrong button. Fury of the Small, yup. So that's an additional 3, so we're looking at 27?
Good.
Yeah, 27.
Alright.
And then, alright, is something happening, or alright,
With this
continue?
strike, you see that this large spider in front of you is now wounded.
Okay.
Also brings me into the next point. After you finish your turn, Shulta, would you guys like to continue to finish said boss fight? If you're good with it?
Yeah, I'm good.
down.
Yeah.
I'm off the next couple of days.
Silver, L?
L, is
still
that
good?
okay with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Rolling to attack with my second attack. That should have been a nat 20. Fuck you. 19 to hit.
19 still hits.
Cool. So that was a 1, so that's gonna turn into a 3, so do plus 2 on that, so that's 12 damage, plus 3. Can't use Fury of the Small, I think I'm out of spell slots. Yeah. So an additional, I wanna say 12, plus 3, so 15 more damage.
Alright. Very good.
That is, that's it. And my turn.
That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. So, it's going to use one legendary reaction to skitter away quickly without provoking opportunity attacks.
God. What a
Get
nerd.
your ass back here, boy. Get your ass back here.
Burp.
I'm finally.
Alright. Gorn, you're up.
I'm gonna look at Shelta and I'm gonna look at Silver and I'm gonna go, you guys got this in here, right?
Are there spiders in here? I don't see any spiders or anything.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Where? My God, they
Below
blend
me.
in. Jesus Christ. I couldn't even tell. Sorry.
Go.
Yeah, I'm bolting out the door. I have 30 movement feet, so let's see
Silver
what
gonna
how far that
need
takes me.
my help.
That's 30 right there.
Okay. Well, give me a second because I need to see about some class-specific stuff.
You have a trident you can throw.
I don't have it. It's on my back,
Doesn't matter.
and I have other stuff I can use. It's not that issue.
I'm not saying to use it. I'm just saying it doesn't matter if it's on your back.
Sure.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Hey Meko, when you get a second, can you send me the didn't I send you an image of the map for this floor?
Yes.
If you can send that back to me and I can make the changes of what you discovered while moving.
Oh, right. Yeah, because that was what I was working on.
Do I want to use this? Sorry, I'm trying to do. All right, so when I'm 20 feet back from this giant spider, I sheathe both of my blades, and as I'm still kind of running after this thing, I'm going to take the dash action, and I am basically going to goring rush this thing, and basically do a horn attack on it.
Very well.
I think it's this one. So 17.
17 just barely hits.
All right. You can suck my dick. That's a 5 damage, and that is piercing damage.
All right, very good.
And then with my remaining bonus action, I am going to summon my axe into my hand.
All right, very good.
And that will be my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, it uses 2 legendary actions to once again send out that spray.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Holy crap, that's some range.
You guys were in a small room, so you didn't see the full range as it coated the wall.
You said that this is poison, right?
It is poison.
Cool. Thanks for the poison immunity, Brian.
You're already
What's
dead.
the
Gorn, Raven,
roll?
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Starting now.
Be right. That is a dirty 20.
And what you get? 21 and dirty 20. Both of you succeed, so you're going to take half. Take 10 poison.
All right, hang on a sec. So, because I shadow step, I believe I have resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn.
All right, then take 5.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that's.
I am hurting a little bit.
What happens to my familiar? Do I roll for it?
Yep,
Do I-
give me a dex save. And
22.
22 is a success, so it'll still take 10 damage, but I think it has 1.
I don't think it's gonna survive that
Yeah, it
unless
has
you
one
have
health,
something
yeah,
special
sorry.
going on for it.
Yep. I have to resummon him back.
Goodbye, Raven.
As your bird looks at you funny, lets out a caw, and then vanishes in a puff of blackened smoke. All right, that's the end of its legendary action. So it's now the other two spiders. That one's going to move up to you. And this one is going to shift over and try to get Shulta. Shulta, 19.
Meets.
19 meets.
Yeah.
So you are now webbed from the one in the distance. You are.
So that is restrained, right?
That is correct.
Cool. Thanks for that ring that I attuned to earlier.
The ring of free movement, free action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes an hour to attune to it.
Have we not had enough time to do that? I did say I wanted to do that.
You would have to sit for an hour with the item.
Okay, well then I guess that was ignored.
I am very sorry, I did not hear that.
It's fine.
But, Silver!
Yes.
That is going to be a 23 to hit you with a bite attack. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
May I attempt to deflect attack?
Can you deflect attack while restrained? Sure, I guess. Let's see how good you are.
I will reduce damage by 11.
Well, it did 10 damage, so I...
You gain health.
You...
Yo,
Okay, so the spider
I just
comes
found
down
this.
and tries to pounce on you to bite, and you're able to shift your hand just enough to bitch slap it out of the air, and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
Take
Like a
1
hero.
damage, loser.
All right, that's the end of their turn. Raven, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try to railgun this fucking boss again. Come on, gotta do this. All right, so I'm rolling forward the advantage from Vex from my last short bow attack.
That's fair.
Here comes the attack roll. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a nat 20. Okay,
open,
well,
but it still
and
hits.
anyways, 27 does hit. So
Yes, it does.
there's 11 plus 4.
11 plus
15 damage.
So 15 to it, and my God, am I gonna?
You let out this arrow and you hit one of its eyes.
I'm gonna fall back and line of sight that thing in case
Alright.
it fucking decides to spray shit again.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Good
this
plan.
thing probably will beat my armor class, but it's killing me with AoE right now.
And I don't think I had. Do I still have? What have I got for a bonus action? Nothing useful right now. Man, that's it.
All right,
we go.
very well. After Raven, Silver, you're up.
Actually, is there shit here I can hide in?
You can hide around the corner if you're hiding from the big spider.
I will hide.
All right, give me a hide roll. Stealth.
Could he be considered hidden if I'm standing in front of the beast, like because I'm taking
13.
most of the view?
No, that only works if he was
Okay.
a halfling. That would negate the whole purpose of halfling rogues.
13.
All right.
Okay, I was just wondering.
You feel as though you may be hidden from it, and you are expending
Yeah, I'm
your
not so
bonus
sure.
action for this. Yes.
That's the bonus action to make that
Okay,
happen.
make sure. All right,
All right, that's it.
Silver. You're
All
up.
right. I'm going to attempt to free myself.
All right, give me an athletics.
That is a 2. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
All right, do it. Give me a better roll.
A 9.
You are still restrained. You can't break out of these webs.
My God.
That is your action. Any bonus action?
I'm going to punch the web.
All right, give me a punch. Disadvantage.
That's a nat 1. Okay.
You are
I'm
unable
done.
to move your arm to rip off any of this webbing. You are stuck in place.
All right, I'll
my
be
God.
back in a little bit.
Golly.
All right. Now it's Big Spider's turn. He's going to take 2 biting attacks against Goran.
Ayo.
Goran, your armor class is 19, so only one of those attacks are going to hit. As it takes a bite out of you, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
That's fantastic, Brian, because I'm going to need some damage from you too, buddy.
That's fine.
You're going to take 6 damage from me, but I will give you your Constitution saving throw. Do I have advantage on this?
Not
no.
that I'm aware of.
No. I have advantage on concentration for maintaining concentration, but that's a 25 for a con save.
All right, you have succeeded. So that means you're going to take half damage from the poison, and you will not be paralyzed. All right, so you're going to take 11 piercing and 11 poison. 22 altogether.
Damn. I'm doing pretty bad up here.
As it bites down the first time, you shift over to the left, and then it turns its head and bites your side right into where your liver is, and you feel this poison coursing through you.
Yep. And as it bites down on me, my ethereal barrier pops up, and it takes 6 damage from piercing. It takes piercing damage in its mouth.
All right. Very well. You see a smile as it bites into you. Anyway, we're at the lair action. It cries out, and another spider descends from above. Shulta, you're up.
Okay. So I guess since I'm restrained, could I
use an
Eldritch
action?
Blast?
Any attacks you make while restrained are at disadvantage, but you can.
I see. I don't know what I have.
Wait, how is he restrained? He has the ring.
Yeah, but apparently Brian didn't hear me when I said, okay,
Oh my
cool,
God,
I'm gonna tune
no.
to this.
And then we fucked around for like half an hour, like with the
But you have
sigils
to
and
sit
shit.
down motionless with the item for 1 hour.
Oh, he definitely said. Anyway, sorry. I just.
See, I told you, I'm not the only one. I'm glad somebody else heard it this time, at least. Alright, I don't know. You really screwed me here, Brian. You screwed me. What action is it to de-web myself?
It is an athletics, or you can attack it.
Okay, I guess I'll just attack it? Or is that going to be a disadvantage?
Attacking will be at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I already kind of rolled the die, so I guess I'll just do that. Nat 20 on one, and 14 on the other.
14 beats its armor class of 12. You may now roll your damage. That is enough to cut yourself free.
Okay. Cool.
You put your hand as trying to shuffle its way through to the top, and then you summon your sword, and you just cut straight down, opening it up.
Sick with it. I'm allowed to take a 5-foot step and then do my other attack action, right?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, so I will move here. This gives me flanking, correct? Or does that not work because Silver's restrained?
Restrained doesn't say anything about not giving flanking, so you can have it.
Cool.
Wait.
Why am I waiting?
17 hits, roll your damage.
Why did you say wait, Miko?
I didn't say wait.
I literally just heard wait, and then you didn't say anything.
I said sweet.
Oh, sweet. Okay, my bad. I was like, what do you mean? What do you want me to wait for? What am I supposed to be waiting for?
Man. It's his accent.
Wait.
All right. So that's gonna be +2 on that. So it's gonna be 12 plus 3. It's gonna be 15 total. Yeah, 15 damage. I assume these things are not bigger than me.
They are not bigger than you, but you don't have to worry about it, as you have cut the back of this creature, carving it open. Its purple blood spraying on the ground.
Okay. And then the other two are over there. So let me ask you this. Let me go pull it up so I am reading it correctly. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where you at? I know you're in here somewhere. Okay. So whenever I score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to HP to 0 with 1, I can make one attack with the same weapon as a bonus action. Could I make a 5-foot step once more and try to attack the webs on Silver?
That is more than possible.
Okie dokie. Then we do that. We go in. That is a 15.
All right.
And that total comes out to +2, 12, +3, so 15 once more.
All right, so you walk over and gently, using your greatsword, pressing against the webs to release Silver.
You have my thanks.
Anytime, friend.
And that's your turn, I guess, or?
Yeah, I used everything. I used my bonus action, my regular action, so on and so forth. Yeah, you guys should have let me handle the big spider, but he told me to stay behind, so I did.
All right. Schulte, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the second time I said that now.
All right, very good. It is now going to use 2 legendary actions to make 1 bite attack against Gorn. Schulte, gain stress. It is a crit. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he's in my visual. I guess I can.
Yeah, I failed that con save. Brian, can you do more than 13?
I can.
Then I'm down.
All right.
Unless you outright kill me. I don't think you're going to be able to outright kill me, but I'm down.
Nope. Even if it does outright kill you, the purpose of this does not kill you. You are, however, unconscious and paralyzed. And because you are downed this way, it is then going to wrap you up in a cocoon and then place you on its back.
You're a meal for later.
You better give us like some sort of bonus here since you didn't let me attune to this ring.
That's a lot of action economy it just produced.
It's part of the biting action. Since he downed him with the bite, it paralyzes him. He's unconscious because he went down, and then he puts him on his back and is currently wrapping him.
So, Brian, I am attuned to the Ghost Lantern. I would like to say this. I am within 10 feet of the Ghost Lantern because it's attached to my hip. I am no longer unconscious, and I am stabilized immediately.
Yes, you're stabilized, but it doesn't bring you back to consciousness.
No, I know, but that way I don't have to make these death saving throws.
No, that's fine. All right, so that's the end of Gorn. It then goes for the spiders in the room, who, seeing that you guys have released yourselves, Silver, I am sorry.
I'm warding flaring it for sure.
All right, that definitely changes it. Both of these shots miss you guys and hit on either side of Raven.
Oh, God.
As it was aiming for both Silver and Schulte, they both miss, and the spiders kind of look and then move slightly further back up the web. Raven, it is now your turn.
I will just say, everyone out of this room.
Actually, after Gorn's turn. It's going to use a legendary action to move. And now it's Raven's turn.
It already... Wait, didn't I already use a legend? I swear to God,
used
I already
one
used
after
legendary.
Shulta, and then it was Gorin's turn, and then you used one after Gorin. Now it's the two spiders. They went. It is now your turn.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Oh, now I get my corpse maggots. Jesus.
All right. So what is that? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
You want to use a bonus
I
action?
don't. Say again.
You want to use your bonus action to dash?
Yeah, but I don't know which way it went,
Yeah, probably in the webs, 99%.
and that doesn't help me because like, can't fucking run through those webs because I don't have the fucking ring. That nobody.
It's okay. No. I tried. I said it wasn't hard.
Here's what I can do at the moment. I think this is gonna be a chase scene. So, anyways, I'm gonna shoot this guy down here.
All right, go for it.
God, hit this fucking thing. $19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
There is 6. And can I don't think I can sneak attack off that, can I?
You cannot. You didn't have advantage, and it's not within 5 feet.
Right.
All right. So
I
6.
will. I will Whales of the Grave, the other one,
All right.
for 8.
Very well.
Necrotic.
You start to see one of its legs decay away.
All right. I think we have to go rescue our Musatar as soon as these fucking things are dead.
All right. Anything else you wish to do, Raven?
I don't have any other. I don't think I have any other action economy. Wait, I have a bonus action, but I don't think it matters.
All right. Silver.
Nah, I got nothing.
All right, fuck this party. Let's go. All right, I turn around and I cast Fireball on the far wall.
20-foot range.
Man, that's crazy. Okay. Guess I'm taking a fireball.
Dex
And
saves.
this is how we get fucked up again. Everybody gets so confident in themselves, they just forget that we gotta coordinate.
That's a Dex save.
Yep.
Okay.
One succeeds, one fails. What's the damage?
26 fire.
All right. So
My God, I didn't even need to do that. What I did.
you burn one of them away completely.
Oh man, they have more health than I thought.
I got a 7, so I assume I failed my dex save.
Yep. You'll take full
Yeah.
blunt.
So, how much was it?
26 fire.
And then the other spider is on its last leg, but not literally. It's heavily wounded, barely moving, as it is.
And then for
burned
my
and
bonus
charred.
action, I will dash forward.
All right, within this room, know it is difficult terrain. However, you cannot become restrained within these. They're more sensory than sticky.
All right. I move one step in, and then I think that's it. Okay.
All right. That's the end of Silver's turn. So the big boss, you see, is going to spend its action to fully wrap up Gorin and then move. And that's its turn. Its lair action takes place elsewhere, and then we go to Shulta.
Alright, I guess, let me read something real quick. Okay, so neither of those will do anything for me. Alright, so we're gonna Eldritch Blast the one that's still alive. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll your damage.
3. Is it still alive?
Just enough. You killed it.
Cool.
As you send out your slash in the air, it sends out a purple energy wave that hits the spider, cleaving it in two.
20, 25,
Yeah,
30.
That spider was fucked up.
Yep, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. At the end of Shulta, we go to Goran. Goran is stabilized.
You got no movement?
I just moved 30 feet.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, those spiders are dead. We go to Raven.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase Silver here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God, this is the worst inscription run I've had. My deck sucks so bad.
What am I seeing in a circle here?
That's just me aiming the wand of fireballs.
Oh, sorry. All right, copy. All right. Here I am. I've arrived at this space. And, what can I do? I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna drink a potion. Do I have a healing potion?
Pretty sure you guys have healing potions.
For some reason, I do. I'm gonna drink a healing potion. 2d4 plus 2, huh? Are the newer healing potions different?
No, they're still the same. Regular is 2d4 plus 2. Or 4d4 plus 4 if you do another one, or 8d4 plus 8,
2d4 plus 2. Okay, so I'm gonna check a healing potion and then hide, I guess. For what it's worth.
You'd better hide.
I don't know who you're talking to. You can't see me. I don't know. Maybe you can. 13's not that great.
I don't know. You might be hidden.
All right, so 7.
All right. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
That's all I can do on my turn.
All right, Silver, you're up.
So I tell Silver,
All right.
let's get him.
Silver unleashes the wand of fireballs yet again, furiously.
Right.
Silver's unstable.
You send out that fireball, and the area that I'm marking is now burned away.
And just rush through that now. That's a dash to get this far.
Yep.
Okay.
We're
Done.
gonna save this moose to tire. That's the last thing we do. It will be the last thing. I feel like it's gonna be the last thing we do.
It's gonna be the last ounce of this wand. I have to burn everything up. I'm done.
Okay. That. Okay, that's the end of that turn. Layer action is done. Schulte, you're up.
Said this is all difficult terrain here.
Anything that is marked has been burned away and is simple movement.
Yeah, but I'm down
This area is
south
fine.
here.
This area is fine. It's just up north has heavy webs.
Okay. So I guess I will be dashing, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. But first we'll move, oh, okay. Yeah, pretty much there. Still can't see the spider, so I guess it's my turn.
Alright, very well. Gorin, it ends your turn. Then we go to Raven.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it not gonna let me do 1, 2? Oh.
If I die again, I'm coming back as a fish centaur, and you're gonna call me a fish tar.
4,
Sure.
5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna run that up and yeah, I guess just using a potion's a healing action, right? Sorry,
Bonus action for yourself? Or
bonus action, right? That's correct, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna use my action to. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm just whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna check another healing potion.
Fair enough. All right, Silver.
There.
With another roar of fury, fireballing the far wall.
All right, give me the damage.
$29 fire.
29 fire. You start to hear spider screeches as you feel a few of them have died.
That was a pretty intense fireball.
And he succeeded.
Continue down the hallway.
As you take the bend, you see that this large spider was waiting for you and makes a strike against you with a 21.
Okay. That will hit.
All right, give me a Constitution save.
I will attempt to deflect attack, though.
All right, try to deflect it.
Minus 13 damage.
Hold up.
That's so solid.
I love that ability
That's a
so
damage
much.
reduction ability. That's so gross. That's amazing.
It's so good.
Yep. That's exactly what it did for physical damage, so you're deflecting it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nice.
So it comes to
We
bite
love that
down with
around
a
here.
surprise, and you punch the spider in the face with a rage, and it hits its head up against the wall, dazed and confused.
All right. My bonus action, flurry of blows,
How do
as
you
I
deal with
tear
claws?
into it with my claws that
Alright.
are on fire.
All right, roll to hit.
Rawr.
24 to hit.
Nice out of it.
24
Go
hits,
piss
roll your
off
damage.
this dragon, bitch.
9 damage fire, and
All right.
we have on that there's a rider when it's in the when I have this mode on. Elemental strikes. It can make a DC 14 strength save.
Natural 20.
Okay. And the second attack from the flurry of blows.
Get it, girl.
A crit.
Roll your damage.
Hey!
I can't see, so do I get to lose stress or
Seven.
not?
You get it.
7
You can lose your
damage.
stress. 7 damage.
Hell, the
And it
damage
can
on
make
that.
another strength save.
That's a 7.
Get over here. Come to me. I pull it 10 feet, like just directly in front of me.
Well, I'm going to also turn around and say one more thing for you, Silver. How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Nice.
with the fire claws, I'm literally just tearing it apart. Like fire, like stretching out from my hand is like burning, scorching, and it just rips into it.
All
and
right.
it's screaming.
So, Raven, you hear a screeching of a spider as you see Rage Incarnate from Silver tearing different legs, pieces, parts of this spider and splattering them all over the wall. Charred bits, cooked spider as it goes around. It is now dead and sprayed everywhere.
Okay,
Are we
after that,
still in initiative?
You guys
Silver's
are out
done this
of
turn.
initiative
Oh,
now.
okay.
That is the last of them.
All right.
I'm
We
changing
should go
this up.
check on our Musatar.
Yeah. I'll be catching my breath for a moment if you want to catch up here.
You all right?
Yeah. Where's Gorin?
Where is Gordon?
I guess who's dead?
You
Oh, I
guys
see.
Make around the turn to see that there are multiple people in here, restrained, bundled up, and unconscious. And as you guys walk into the room, you see both Gorin and Finley hanging there with 4 or 5 other bodies that are unidentifiable right now. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Please name it.
Beautiful.
When you look at Gorin, he actually doesn't look like he's dying. He just looks like he's asleep.
He's taking a nap.
I stabilized immediately, so I am not dying.
Along came a spider.
Along came a rat. It's Velok Jr. He's here to kill me.
Itsy bitsy spider.
Well, that's another good name. But I think a spider-related name is good.
I feel like we should incorporate a web or something. I don't know.
No, shut up.
God, we're getting ready to freaking leave, homie. You're being just kind of addicted, dude. You're making me cry.
I'm just a savage, dude. I'm in my villain era.
Along came a spider at a
Well,
wing. And you guys
All right.
hear words echo out into your mind from a female voice that says floor 3 is now unlocked.
Oh, well, we beat a boss.